Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube lands, Moz coming to you with another episode of Toy Photography Talk. And tonight we got a huge panel for you. Huge. I'm talking about superhero-like even. In fact, we just got one more while I was talking. So that's just phenomenal. I'm just stoked. Oh no, we lost one. It's a roundabout. I don't know what to do. Oh, he's back. Oh, so many confusing times. Let's get them in here. Let's get them in the studio. Let's add them to the stage. And Trevor and Mike. Why is there two mics?
I don't know.
All right, well, I'm not bringing the other one here. This one works.
This 3 yards.
Mike's doing so much stuff. He needs two of him.
That's right. Yeah.
Man, you guys just getting back from Mythic Legions. Pablo said he should be here a little late tonight, and it's fortuitous because, you know, as I was telling Mike backstage before we started, my tattoo artist emailed me yesterday. I was supposed to go in tomorrow, and he's like, I got to take my mom to the doctor on Wednesday. Can we push it to Tuesday? And I'm like, you know, Tuesday's great because that means I get a day of not being at work with a fresh tattoo. So the problem is, though, I don't know how long we're going to run, from noon till when. And he closes at 7, so I know he'd probably get me out the door by then. So yeah, we moved the show to 7. I appreciate all you guys making the changes to your schedule to be here today. It's really awesome of you guys. And yeah, we're now rocking a half sleeve. So yeah, I'll show it to you guys.
Nice.
I'll show it to you guys later. I guess it's dinner time for Trevor. Thank you again for being here, Trevor. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to mute, man, but I'm just.
Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Have you ever been here with Lou? That man, he will eat nachos and all kinds of crunchy stuff, man. He'd be like, nom, 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 nom. And you're like, dude, we're trying to have a conversation. At least you're eating something quiet. Just hear the occasional king of a dinner plate. I want to give a shout out real quick to Toy Mirth, who just now became a channel member. When I say just now, I mean like 20 minutes ago. But dude, thank you so much. And you guys got to meet Toy Mirth.
We hung out, man. It was great.
Heck yeah. Good guy, man.
Awesome. Yep. I was telling Mike the whole reason
I hung out with him before, but it was great. It was great to see him again.
Yeah, the whole reason I want to go, I think, is just to hang out with you guys. And yeah, and then apparently Toy Mirth got a whole bunch of props from Mike and did this awesome picture, which I should have pulled it up before I said something.
That photo's so good.
I'm really bad at being a human today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this photo's great.
Man.
Oh yeah, why am I doing this the hard way? I don't know why I do everything the hard way. But I'll bring that up here just a second.
It builds character that way, Maz. When you do it the hard way, it builds character.
That's right.
I don't remember, did Anthony tag me or did I just see it in the feed?
You want me to send it to you if you want?
No, I got it.
Okay. You know, it's funny to see what
right?
people do with your stuff, man. That's
yeah.
You know, he did such a good job with that photo.
Well, he lives there, right? Like he lives. Yeah, he's in New Jersey.
Yes.
He went right home.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the one. So apparently he got the stuff and just went out there and did this shot, man. And this is just a gorgeous shot. Now, this is Swig though. This is not the goblin you've been.
Yeah, that's Swig. Yeah, that's Swig.
Which you finally got. So that's
awesome. Snag. Yeah, I got that from Kingpin Customs. He
you did get Snag?
Yeah, 125 new in the box, man.
Ooh, damn, man, that's a good.
Yeah, so
Lenny's the man.
Yeah, that was a good deal. I appreciate that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of acquisitions, I was asking Mike if he knew. Did you pick up the 2-pack for me?
Did I pick up the 2-pack for you?
Yes, you said you.
That means no.
I can. No, I can. I have an extra one. I can send it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Nice.
Well, let me know what the cost is, and Friday.
I don't remember who I was picking him up for, to be honest. So yeah, that's fine.
You said you'd do that, and if you're still on the vapor thing, you'd add that in there. If not,
is that on YouTube somewhere that I said I'd do that? Because
yeah,
otherwise,
so. Don't ask me where.
Be held to that. So.
Pretty sure.
I got you.
All right, let me close this up because this wasn't tagged, but I just wanted to share that. That's pretty awesome, though.
Just for anybody else, you will be able to get them though on LegionsCon. No, LegionShop.com.
Legion Shop, yeah.
Affiliated with LegionsCon.
And if you want, I'll do it that way. But you also mentioned you had that vapor.
Well, give it a shot. See if you can get it. If you can't get it, if you don't manage to get it, let me know, and I got one
Okay.
for you.
You kind of want the two. Gotcha.
Have they posted the link yet for it?
No, I don't.
I know
don't
they said
think
they
so.
were
I
going to
don't
post
think
a
it's-
link to stay tuned or something.
I might just
Oh,
get the
okay.
bear though, because that bear is awesome. I really want to get the bear.
Well,
Yeah.
was it one or the other?
Financially, maybe.
Okay.
Not with Moz.
But
He'll
you-
get them both.
Because they're not going to give
You
me a lot
have
of time to
you
order.
have
either.
until mid-January. I think the 14th of January to order that thing.
Oh, the bear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, at that pre-retail price. So
That gives me
it's a
some
long
breathing
time.
room. That's much
Yeah,
better.
I think they decided to give everybody, through Christmas. Nobody wants to be spending, $500 right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat real quick before we get started. Noble Young in the house, of course. Let's go, Moz. You were there 2 hours early today. And that's kind of our fault because Pablo was so nice to make the story for the show today on Instagram, and then I noticed after I shared it that it said 6 p.m. I was like, wait a minute. So I'd already set the show for 7. Gabriel in the house. Hello, hand pink waving. How you doing? Oh, it's at 7. See you then. Excellent, Gabriel. JP Rex Moz wants me to fall asleep before the show even starts. Hey everyone, I'm sorry. And then Mike.
No, I spelled it wrong, but it's all right.
What time is it starting? Yeah, and I was like, it's 7. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay. Casper, hello early. I'll catch what I can tonight, but the little one has a band rectal tonight. What?
Recital.
Jesus
What?
Christ, man. Canceled. It's been nice.
Oh,
Thanks for joining us all this time, kids. We'll see you
Thanks for-
somewhere
yeah.
else.
Moz said that.
dude, I've had my arm in like torture mode for the past 5 hours. I'm allowed one mistake. And of course, Toy Mirth, new member. Thank you so much for doing that. Alpha
Rectal
Raptor in the
band
house.
is an entirely different type of thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Articulated Times. Hello, gentlemen. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up?
Of course, Toy Mirth saying hello. Machi Toy in the house. Hello. Mirth, that's my line. Ooh. Damn, that shot is awesome, Toy Mirth. It was very awesome. And then Sketch Toy Corner in the house. Yo. All right. So we got all that done. Now, I did notice when I was looking at my Instagram, the 2 accounts, that people are still not tagging the right account. Even though Pablo did say that this week, we were only going to look at the stuff tagged at the proper account, of which there's like 5 things.
5?
Well, there's not many. I'm really downplaying it. Maybe 6,
Sweet.
7.
I'm gonna go watch
Not a lot.
shows, man.
We'll be done in no time.
Yeah.
Nice.
We were done before Pablo and Harry even get here, and Harry was all stoked.
Oh, look at that.
Christopher
Nice,
McCall. Hey, it's my first time watching Toy Photo. BOM sent me. Dude, thank you, Trevor.
Nice.
Here, and thank you,
BOM.
Christopher, for being here. If you want to partake, let me make sure I put these banners out here.
And side note, Toy Photo Bomb will be probably on next week with our very own Pablo as my guest. So
Nice.
Nice. There's TJ. What's good? What's going on, TJ? It's a trap.
Double shot going on there.
Right. Where is my window? I need to find my window. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to tag the proper account. It's I need to not have that clicked on there. Toy Photography Talk. Let's get some of those tags over there. Remember to go to your photo. You got to edit it and add the person as a tag. Don't just put it in the comments. It's not going to show up in the tag.
And are we picking just one, or
from the bottom up is how we're going to do it. We're going to just go from the bottom up, and that's what
just one per, or whatever. What are we doing?
No, we're going from the bottom up, and however many we get done in the hour and a half.
One per account is what I'm saying.
Two.
Oh, okay. So pick
so
your.
According to Pablo, we're going to start at the bottom, and just however far we get in an hour and a half, and then we'll cut off.
We're going to start from where we left off last week. Is that what it was? Or...
Yes, but I don't know where that was. Pablo did. So Pablo, you need to get home.
Just landed.
Yeah, he just landed. He just landed, Phyllis. He just landed.
Wow.
Were you supposed to have landed an hour ago, or do you mean 6 your time?
To land yesterday.
Well, there's Wi-Fi on the plane. So
yeah,
if you were really interested in the show, you could have just got Wi-Fi on the plane and still attended. But whatever.
Yeah, really.
Not
that dedicated.
I was about to ask if Pablo was still at the con. Yeah, he forgot.
What's up, Greg?
What? No start from post November. Okay, so
Okay.
Still
anything?
running the show.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And he says he's
I am
cheap.
Playing cheap.
What's that mean?
No, I hear you.
That means he probably got layovers.
Monday
with flight
flights? Oh, okay.
I
Because
bought
I know
Wi-Fi
Mike
on the
is
plane
much
twice.
Tuesday. Like I thought everybody left yesterday.
I think he was gonna stay next. Yeah, he was gonna stay next.
Oh, he's gonna stay an extra day.
Monday.
Okay.
He's gonna
Yeah,
stay
he was
Monday.
hoping to hang out with me, but I couldn't make it. I just left him.
Well, yeah.
Well,
All
I
right.
get the right account here and select it and go to tag.
GL Shaw, he noted it. 2 per.
Thank
and
you,
starting
GL
November
Shaw.
2nd.
Thank you so much. All right, I have a
Thanks
general.
for know what's going on our show, Greg.
Yeah.
I know. Right.
All right, so that was posted 6 days ago. That was posted 6 days ago.
We took
I
off
got
from
your-
DC.
Yeah, he
Back to DC. What? Okay. I'll ask later.
his, bro- his,
His brother lives there or something?
his brother lives in DC. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you.
And then they drove out from there.
Like you can fly from Newark, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't
right.
fly. He drove. He drove from DC to back to Texas.
Well, I don't think he drove back to. Oh, he drove back to DC on Monday, and I think he was flying back from DC to Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I hope he wasn't.
Gotcha.
driving,
Jesus.
yeah. That's
All right,
pretty good
well-
time if he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Driving
good.
24 hours.
He drove all the
Drove.
way to Texas, but then how did he land? I'm just curious. What did he drive?
Well, he's driving fast.
But he landed.
Exactly.
Wow.
Who gives a shit?
It's that last jump over to the driveway. It's like
That's
Dukes
right.
of Hazzard
It's the
shit.
curb.
Right there.
It's the curve.
All right,
yeah.
all right. So we're gonna start here. I think this is 6 days ago. It doesn't tell me what date it is, so we're just gonna wing it. This is 6 days ago, and I don't remember us going over it. So this is Ryder JP, man. Ryder kicked JP 1990, and he's not doing a Warhammer dude, or if he is, I don't know this one at all. This guy-
No, that's not Warhammer.
no,
It's
it's not.
almost like the anime Warhammer, though, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a mystery, and I haven't solved it.
It's got the
And
same feel.
He's
to
written
it
it in Kenji too, so you can't read it.
Yeah. What does that say? Is it Henshin? Is that what that says?
See if we can discover from the hashtags, because I don't know. Cayman Rider? This is a Cayman Rider? It's got to be Cayman Rider. Yeah. it's
New
Cayman
shoes. I don't know what to say back to you.
Rider. Okay. Cayman Rider.
Uh,
This is nice. I like this. I mean,
It's got the words here too.
Yes.
You did a good job.
that
with the
doesn't
photo.
help me either. I mean, I kind of recognize that second character.
Is it smiley face?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it sticks out.
It looks like a smiley face. Ow! Damn! I can't set my arm down. Damn! Harry's gonna be late too. Damn it, Harry! All right, hold on.
I like this. I like the background looks pretty good. I like the fog effect. If that's even if it's not real, it looks good. It's only at the bottom that that the smoke part kind of falls apart a little bit and gets a little photoshoppy, but it still
Gabriel-
works.
Gabriel's saying I have to go 4 pictures back. All right, we'll do this one. We'll go 4 pictures back if you want. I mean, I don't know.
You already
Probably because
started
he has
that.
a photo back there.
Possibly, I don't know. It's all, I
Probably
don't know.
has-
It's all blur. No, I like the eyes on this is a lot, man. I mean, there's obviously a lot of effects thrown in here, not just camera work. I mean, like this lighting, I think is like the Lightroom kind of a effect, lighting. It's not natural in camera lighting, I don't think. But the figure itself's lit up pretty well, and it works with the background pretty well, even though there's a lot of heavy effects in it. What do you think
Yeah,
of
it
the crop?
stands out. What do I think of the crop?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he meant to put the the name or whatever that is coming down the side, I mean, I can see it as like a, I mean, if that's what you're going to do, that works. I think I would have just kept that, whatever that disc on his elbow is, given that a little bit more of a bump. I mean, you can crop it, but it's real tight.
The only thing
And
that
I would have liked a little more height over the head too. You know what I mean? Just to give it a little bit more, bring something in. I mean, he's got some nice leading lines into there, into everything, but like just a little more breathing room over the head would have been nice.
Okay. All right. I kind of feel like you touched on it with this lettering here. If he was over to that side, he would have been closer to the thirds, though, instead of directly center, which I know you guys like the 2/3.
Yeah, I almost would have. Well, I mean,
He's not directly center anyway.
His head is.
no.
Almost.
No, he's
really?
not. He's to the right.
Yeah,
He's
he's
to
off
the
center
right.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets dark over here. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it might have been cool to have him to the left and have the writing to the right. Like kind of filling in the space, but it works. I mean, if this was like they were doing this for like a comic book cover or something like that, I could see this. I just think it needs a little more breathing room on the top and slightly on the right. That's all.
I think it's a pretty picture. What do you think, Mike? Anything on
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, no, I mean this is keeping in line with kind of his style as far as the ember and the hazy,
He does have
orange colors and stuff.
There are some
I agree with Trevor though. Camera right, that disc is right up on that edge, and I would bring that off a little bit, but
yeah.
But that's all. I think it's a good looking photo and a good looking figure.
And the reason you do that, it feels kind of uncomfortable, like it's tight. It's like just too closed in there.
I agree with you in there. Definitely.
Could have brought the arm in too to do the same effect if you really wanted to keep it to that ratio or something like that. But
maybe you wanted some empty space between the arm and the body, though, to kind of I don't know, make a more imposing figure pose. I don't know.
I mean, your eye generally goes to the face, which is good. I think I just like a little more overhead room to kind of frame the subject is the face, right? Like if you've done this properly, you're probably gonna want your eye to lead there unless you're telling some other story, like what he's got in his hand or whatever. I don't know. Just would have liked a little more.
Rock on.
There, but it's nice.
Well, Ryder, man, I appreciate you sharing this. Let's go back 4. 4 would be Venom. Is it? Nope, that's not.
We're gonna land right on one of Gabriel. Yeah.
Well, Gabriel
I knew it.
posted right after we said it. So
right on
Gabriel's posts, and we got a little. All right, there's his camera settings. So this is Theodore, the new Theodore sod cutter, and he used all the different heads and kind of made them look like turtle figures. He even handmade this turtle shell. Gosh, so
good, man.
Picture, man.
That's fun.
So creative. That guy is so creative.
I was playing around with my Theodore, this particular one, just yesterday, and I noticed his left elbow. I got to be very careful with it. It looks like that joint is like not very sturdy.
Yeah.
I haven't even took mine out yet.
And all I was trying to do is like do this pose where he's like holding his cane like this, like in front of him, kind of like that kingpin kind of pose. But I had to bend the elbow to do it. So
ooh, clever.
Yeah,
nice lighting.
Yeah, looks good. There's a Nosferatu rats in there. You got the Mezit with the hockey mask.
And he's got extra hands on that Mezit. How do you do that?
Yeah. Well, it's Gabriel. He can do most things.
Well, he's got the ooze back there, so it's tied it together. It's made a mutant version of this thing, which is awesome.
Yeah.
This is lit so well. I mean, it just looks really nice and punchy, and like you don't actually tell. I mean, you look into it to really see, but you can't really tell where the light source is. It's almost like a product photography shot.
Well, I was going to say, like, this is more going for, like, this is a horror thing, but it's a humor horror thing, right? So, like, if you were doing this and this was a character that I suppose it could be this, but like, if it was more of a recognizable, I don't know, The Thing or something like that or whatever, you might light this, a lot more dramatically and have it coming out of the fog or whatever. Like, it's just something that's a little more horror. Like, this is lit for humor. You know what I mean? Like, it's lit, like you said, Maz, like a product photograph where everything is very clean. But it's supposed to be. You're supposed to, supposed to bounce around and look at all the little. You got the what's his name as the Mezit. So bad, the turtles.
A little splinter Mezit down. Wait, what?
No, it's meant to be what's his face?
Jason.
Oh, Casey Jones.
Casey Jones with the hockey mask.
Oh, Casey Jones. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's fun. It's just fun. So it's great.
And this is Splinter here. This particular rat here. That's
right. Yeah. That makes sense.
This is ingenious. I mean, I love your imagination, Gabriel. I want to take it and I want to put it in a jar and keep it. Oh, Sir
Yeah.
Dork in the house, man. Sir Dork's in
always-
the house. Hey, dude, what's up?
What's up,
Man,
sir? Just saw
I saw
him
him
over
at
the
Legion
weekend too.
Con. I
Yep.
saw all of y'all at Legion Con.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
hiding under a rock the whole time. He was in
Who?
nobody's
What's going
video.
on, Jared?
Who wasn't there? Who didn't you see?
You.
Oh, you didn't see me? Jesus
No,
Christ,
you
man!
were not in anybody's
Or
video, man. I
podcast.
watched several YouTubers, and they all
Sound
went
like
by Mike and
Podcast the entire weekend, man. I was. All right, whatever.
nobody took the camera to you, or you took it and broke it because you're a mean person. Or something. I don't know what it is.
And I didn't even get a picture with Trevor. He was-
I can't believe we didn't do
TikTok.
that, man. I
TikTok
can't
will
believe
give me
me,
a
you, and
picture,
Pablo
Trevor.
didn't get a shot, man. Jesus,
no.
ridiculous.
You were busy anyway, man. You had a lot
It's the
going on.
last thing I think about is like selfies. I don't know why.
No, I hear you.
All right.
Got like 5 the entire weekend.
Very creative though, Gabriel. Man, this is
Yep.
this is a really creative shot as usual. You always have come with some super creative way to take a shot that nobody's thought of, and that it's always impressive, man.
Yeah, it makes me
And
sick to your imagination. I'm just saying.
I know, and it was
What
great
the
meeting
hell?
you too, man.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, great meeting. Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys get
And
to
you know,
meet all the cool people.
I want to say one thing too, Gabriel. Here's a humble guy who came and he brought gifts. He brought us name tags. He asked all throughout the day if we wanted to go get something to eat, if he wanted to go get us coffee. Just a really humble, awesome guy to be around, and was just a pleasure meeting him.
Yeah.
And he made us one of those little miniature Mezco Batman boxes.
What?
Yeah. I got one of those. He didn't ask me if I wanted coffee though, because I would have taken up on him.
Right. Yeah.
It was great meeting you, man.
Yeah.
I'm so
guy,
jelly.
man.
So jelly. All right.
So many
Moving on,
people.
Gabriel. We're getting off this photo because I didn't get no Batman box. Eddie and his toys. Eddie and his toys. And it's funny, Eddie and his toys. This is, Eddie Venom, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But this is I don't know what Venom this is. If Lou was here, he could tell us, but I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Sure
Lou would
could.
be telling us for 20 minutes what this is.
Yeah.
He'll tell you the history of this one.
He'd be like, this one time at band camp, and he'd be like, oh my god.
Let's see.
And by the way, everybody wished Lou best, their best wishes because he's down with sickness right now. So that's why he's not gonna be here tonight. He's not feeling well.
Uh-oh. Hope you get better.
Let's give him some love. Let's give him a what's popping, people. And then we'll bitch about his toys.
This one's framed nice. It's framed between the two trees, or whatever those structures are. I like the way it's framed and coming out of one color temp into, some. It gives it some depth.
I feel like
are the things in the back meant to be more appendages or like extensions of him? I think, right? That's what that's supposed to be.
like
at least on the left
here or something.
No. I'm talking about the stuff. Yeah, right in there, like all that.
Oh, those
that's
are.
not.
Oh,
I can't
Is that
tell.
not
It
supposed
looks
to be
another
like
tree thing.
oh, I thought they were trees. Whoops.
No, I think it looks to me like it's part of him, like extending out.
Oh,
I don't know what's on the right, but he may just be emerging from something.
Gabriel,
I think it's good. I think it's the one issue I have with this is the hotness of that purple, pink light, whatever is going on there. I don't know if that's like just overly saturated or what happened there, but that looks.
It does look like almost overexposed. What overexposed would look like if it was white or something. It's just
like
really
too bright, and then it was brought down, and it kind of like it's like a post effect. Like you brought the contrast up too much or something, and then all those colors, started popping out. I don't know. It's weird.
It's very hot.
Yeah, and if it was more uniform, it might look interesting, but it's kind of just on the highlights in a few places.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Commander Green in the house. What's going on? Hello, everybody.
But the lighting, I mean, aside from that, the lighting is nice. It's a good composition. It's really it moves your eye through.
You don't think that this is a bit too wide of a shot though? I feel like it should be tighter on him.
No, I kind of like. I think if anything, I would have cropped it from the right. I think I would have cropped that right side off to like almost nothing. Just have a little bit on the bottom corner, and cropped it to the blue part on the right, and then he would have been on the third, and it would have looked a little more interesting, I think.
Just remember, it's all in the hips.
Yeah.
The hips don't lie, Shakira, right?
All right, Eddie, man, thank you so much for sharing this today. Thank you. And next up, we got JP Rex. And this dinosaur looks very confused in front of the chevron. He's like $1.15.
I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna.
Fossil fuels.
That's the joke.
His eyes just look almost like the RoboCop commercial or the SU-2000 or whatever the car commercial where his eyes pop out and the other person's seen RoboCop.
So, okay, so the joke is like he knows like that's where the gas is coming from, right? Like that's from where. I think I would have shown that sign a little bit sharper then, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Made
probably
it
hard
part
to
of the
do 'cause
joke.
he's using a screen background probably, and so in order to make it work depth wise with the figure, you probably needed to blur it some more. I don't know. But I know what you're saying because in the shot, I know Chevron was much more legible because they're advertisers when they do these movies. They're getting a check. They want that notoriety.
Yeah, they paid to.
And it might have been interesting to have like a gas tank or something like that in his mouth, or
yeah. Well, it is a scene recreation. This is the one where they take the dinosaur to New York.
Oh,
one where the daughter stows away and they get the.
I don't remember this. I don't even think I saw The Lost World. Honestly, I'm not really.
Is that what that one called? I forget what it's called. I just remember, it was pretty much a Jeff Goldblum one. That was
yeah.
I didn't know it was a scene recreation. I was going to say perhaps maybe some brake lights or something on the camera left on the jaw there where it's bright. Maybe a little bit of red or something in there from brake lights. But I didn't know it was a scene recreation.
Yeah, the actually in that one they had the 76 ball rolling down the street too. The remember the gas station, the 76? We get the big ball.
I delivered to him all the time. I know.
Yeah. Mike's like, I know.
The thing is, like, I'm zooming in, and I don't know if it could be compression on the part of Instagram, but like the lit side, which would be his right side, looks almost posterized. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been reduced to
like it doesn't have a lot of texture on it. It's weird. It's kind of
yeah, but it's almost been reduced to like 3 or maybe like 8 or 9 or 12 levels of color as opposed to like a lot of different shading. But it's probably just a compression.
He looks very sad.
Well, I think he is.
Watching the curve around. He's like, "Ooh, I'm sad."
I think that's the point.
But JP Rex, man, as usual though, great stuff, man. But yeah, you got
scene recreation wise, probably great. I don't remember the scene, so I'll have to take a look at the scene.
Yeah. No, it's when they steal the baby T-Rex and they're trying to lead Mama back to the boat. So, because Mama got out.
Didn't see it.
I'm disappointed with your lack of knowledge on Jurassic Park: The Lost World. If that's the one that did it. I don't know.
I stopped watching after like 2 or 3, I think.
Well, this was 3.
I stopped watching after 1, but
yeah, 1 was the best.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, JP Rex, for sharing. What do we got next?
Steph, thank you.
Look at this awesome.
Oh, look at that.
What do you know?
Ooh, man. Look at that Batmobile, man.
No, I forgot to tag mine. I have to tag
mine. Actually,
who do I have to tag, Maz?
Toy_photography_talk. It was in you guys made me go
subtle
back
plug.
I'm
Subtle
sorry,
plug.
it was
Subtle
there.
plug. I'm just reiterating it for the kids.
Oh, all right. You're right. I put the banner there. Hold on. Let's get the banner back up. There we go. Whee! Tag that right there, guys. Tag it. All right. Anyway, yeah, I was telling Pablo. Apparently, I got a steal on this Batmobile too because I'm really excited about that. And I was over at this place called Battlegrounds in Dalton, Georgia, which was just a road trip and a half, and I was just there because I wanted to get the hell out of the house. And I didn't have a lot of money to spend, but I spent it anyway because I found this.
I believe that.
But they had it for $100 out the door for me for the DC Collectibles animated series Batmobile, which after the show, Pablo and I were looking around and because he was like, man, I got to get one of those. It's $400 all day everywhere else. So
Jesus.
I'm pretty stoked with that score. But yeah, I used the Spider-Man 2 game here. It was like I found a graffiti alley, some graffiti stuff, and tried to match some of this reddish into this back piece here. and I put like this barrel here. Although when I did the barrel, I forgot to light him because he should have been lit here a little bit from that.
Yeah, a little backlighting to define him. That's my only just
so
yeah.
But that was it, and then of course I did some Photoshop and put the vapor tag in there. So that was kind of tricky, but it's okay.
Yeah, doing graffiti in post is a tough, especially if you got like at least you'd have like a brick surface. Man, I've done that before. It's
actually that probably would have worked better because where I stole this from, it had a brick surface background, so I had to work that out of it.
Did you steal that from my picture? No,
yes,
that came with the figure, right?
I didn't realize it because mine's still in the box. So this is the kind of stuff I leave in the box because I don't feel I'd ever use it. So I went on Photoshop and found the thing. I didn't.
Yeah,
you could have literally stuck it to the car.
I don't
exactly.
To the car.
Comes with it. Yeah,
it would come off. Not gonna hurt the car.
Well, yeah.
Or you could have just scanned it and overlaid it on there. I mean, too. But yeah.
Harry, I'm going to give you crap for not knowing how to work your camera. He says he's having camera issues. You got these $1 million cameras, and you can't get one to get onto this stream. It's just crazy. It's crazy talk.
Hey, Crimson Viper.
All right, we're gonna move on though because that's not what we're here. We went over riders.
Yes.
All right, Jesse. How do you say the rest of this? Favorite.
I was behind the scenes on this shot. It was kind of cool.
Man, cool.
It looked cold out.
Crimson Viper in the house, man. We need to get you back on the show sometime.
I didn't see the behind the scenes. Does he have it in there?
Yeah, he's outside. Oh yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was outside.
Well, yeah, there he is, right there, and it just that's
notice
behind the scenes. You just see that it's a tiny little Hot Wheels thing.
But he's got that good red stripe on the lens, so that's nice too.
Yeah, that's a nifty 50. Or
it's not no nifty.
No, nifty 50 small. That's 100, right?
That ain't no nifty.
But it's 50, a Canon, so this is what Mike's getting at.
No chewing. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on,
see
man?
Him?
Yes.
Battleground store is about 2 hours away from me. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from me too, man. I'm out in Gwinnett. That helps you at all, Caleb. So I went. The funny story is I was like, man, I'm gonna go check out Killer Finds in Hiram, Georgia, right? Because I was like, I'm gonna make a day of it. I'm gonna check out the store. I want to see if they have any mezco. I want a mezco. And get out there, and I'm like, I'm not too impressed. I had a lot of NECA stuff, and I'm like, I can get NECA stuff pretty much anywhere. They did have a few mezco, like they had the Batman 2-pack from Dark Knight with the mutant leader, the 2-pack, and the solo mutant leader by himself, but wasn't gonna swing that.
To go back to the pick.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Tell me about my cool story, bro.
I wasn't. Yeah, cool story, bro. Yeah, I didn't actually expect that he had taken this outside and done it. Like I don't know. I just expected it was composite. That's cool. So this is where motion blur works mostly. I think it's a good shot. I mean,
he's only blurring the background, not the foreground. So it's very important.
Well, I'm going to suspect that he took the shot, motion blurred the whole thing, and then just masked out where the if you look where the ship is, and then put another layer with just the ship. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think if you look closely, you can see a little bit of haze from like that around the thing mask. He didn't do like
he did a good job. Like if you zoom in, man, it doesn't look like that. You don't see like an edge or anything.
Well, I'm analyzing for it, so it's not like if you were just to glance at it and be like, "Ooh, this is nice." It's really
I think it's good.
We're looking for it. So yeah, he didn't do 100% mask. He did he gradually masked it, and so that's why it's not too bad around the ship. But yeah, if you look, you can see a little bit of weird edge on it.
Thanks, Caleb.
Not that bad, man. Yeah, I was keeping that for you. And you're in Knoxville, so you're on the other side. All right. Well, that doesn't mean no good. I'm not going there.
I love Tennessee. It's beautiful.
Paul, no chewing. Managed to snag me ML Valiant Knight. Mythic Legion's Valiant Knight.
Mythic Legion's Valiant Knight. Yeah, it's the new articulated knight. It's really good.
Yeah.
Trevor, is Varg fetching some money? Because Mike was pretty happy to find Varg.
Varg.
Isn't it the bat guy? That was his name?
The little demon guy? The wings?
The bat, the white demon bat thing.
Yeah.
What'd you get him for?
I don't even remember what I got him for. I just paid for it, but I mean, I
Money is nothing.
right. No, it falls in line with the kind of figure that I like, and I saw it there, so I
Yeah,
figured
that's
I'd get it.
totally you. Yeah,
You
I would.
know,
You
so-
know, I would say it's a little over retail right now, so it's probably
Okay.
like a $70 figure or something like that.
I bought it
75.
for 40 last year when they came to
Yeah.
Atlanta. So
Mhm.
I was just curious.
Yeah, when you can buy it from them, and I don't think they had it there. The Lithia stuff is getting to be like you can't get it anymore at the shows. So
Yeah, they had it. They had it at their own booth at Toylanta, but yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Jesse,
this is nice. Good.
Jesse, though, I do want to give you a shout out, props on this, man. This is really beautiful.
It's nice, the whole off center thing, but there's interest there in the snow. It's not just white. You got dunes that look like they're kind of bigger than they are, which is
Mhm.
cool. I don't wonder if go back to the shot. Are they all there, or did he put some of those in?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
They're there.
yeah, they're there.
it's
Yeah.
snow, so
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a good spot. Like it's
Yeah.
the way it's formed. It looks good.
Yeah, it's oops, that's not what I meant to click yet. So yeah, beautifully
Good
done.
stuff.
Beautifully done, Jesse. Beautiful. Let me make sure I'm not missing
Beautiful.
comments here.
Out there in all that snow, you got to get the picture fast for your batteries die. That's
That-
for sure.
Yeah, or your lens fogs up.
Yeah.
All right, GL. Here we go. Next one, JP Rex. Of course, this is your second one tonight, so we're gonna skip everything else you put up. Just saying, true story. Somebody's getting pounced, man. This goat is gonna get it from behind.
Wow, again,
Isn't this
canceled.
a scene? Is this a scene recreate also? Because I remember in one of the movies where they feed him a goat or something. I don't know.
They were feeding the T-Rex a goat. No.
Oh,
no.
that's right.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no. The Velociraptors, they fed them a cow. I think I don't remember. JP could probably tell us.
You might be right. It was a cow.
So this is not scene recreation, in other words.
But they're eating birria right here. This is
If it
birria
is,
de
it's a
chivo.
scene I don't know. So
Yeah. Birria de chivo.
Yeah, so again, like this lighting is you look at the background and it's obviously a sunset. So the light coming from the top right front camera, basically left, sorry. I mean, I guess that could be like a spotlight or something like that. It just kind of throws it off. But I mean, it's played for, again, this gives it that kind of humorous, whimsical. I don't know how whimsical the subject is, but like, I guess it's kind of funny because it's kind of a
Story.
funny looking goat. That's all. Like that's it. Like if you were going for realism, I would have backlit this, with like oranges and had some pinks up in the sky, lighting him from the back, and just bounce some light from the front.
well, this is his own custom scene, so I'm sure he appreciates that input to get that, that lighting. Because I mean,
yeah, but
sorry, go ahead.
I mean, he doesn't always do like. I mean, he's the one that uses the real low articulation characters, right? From this line,
Well, in defense, they don't make a lot of high articulation characters when you talk about.
right? But these are
Correct.
the small, cute ones. I don't know Jurassic Park line. I know there was the. I don't even know. Anyway, but yeah, that's my only thought. Like just looking at your background, I talked a lot about this over the weekend. Like just taking the light from your background. If you want it to make it look like it's part of it, if you're okay with it just being like lit, kind of this is more like Mike was saying earlier. Or you were saying it earlier. This is more like a product shot. In terms of lighting goes, which you need to see the figures. You don't want to obscure them with backlighting and have them half in shadow and stuff like that. But it's less real as
And really, that's where the money is in toy photography, anyway. So if you getting that,
yeah, true.
and they need.
I don't know though. There's like the sexy, environment shots that sell things that if the company isn't too anal retentive about stuff, they'll let you do, and it's really cool. And then there's other companies that like, no, you can't have that part of it in shadow, or have that look obscured.
Like that beautiful bear
dust
shot you did, man. Makes me want to buy that bear.
Yeah, I tagged that so we can look at that later. But like Matt Cohen does with G.I. Joe now and stuff. Like that stuff's getting more towards that thing. And Hasbro didn't usually used to do that stuff. It was very kind of brightly lit. He's brought some of that stuff into that.
Rock
Yeah.
on. Deadman Juan's in the house. He says, "Hey guys, how was Legion's Con?" So,
Fucking awesome, man. It's great.
is
Good
anybody
shit.
going to
So
go to
good.
Toylanta? I'm thinking about going. I need to make sure I take the day off.
You
and find
know,
out what it is.
there was a reason that I was thinking that I might go to Toylanta, and I can't remember what it was. I mean,
Oh,
they'll be
JP.
there, but
I think we should all be there.
oh, nice. There you go. He's already had one of his shots. He's about to
Yeah,
call.
that's nice. Good
In
stuff.
advertising? Oh, social
On
media.
their social media. Oh, yeah, on their social
Nice,
media.
nice.
Nice.
Good job.
I can see that. Man. I can totally see that. Yeah. I mean, he knows this stuff. It's really, really good. But this would sell a product. You know what I mean? You could see the product. You can clearly see the details in it and the way it moves and stuff like that. So
Caleb, I need to take some pictures of NECA Feral Predator, but I've been too busy buying one at US Pressing Black Sabbath vinyl records. I used to collect vinyls too.
Hey.
was that first U.S. pressing Black Sabbath vinyl record?
I think probably, yeah. It's at probably very easy, AS right next to each other.
That is a hole I don't want to go down, man.
Yeah. I used to collect
hole in the sky, as you
first pressings of Cure and more.
Only Caleb will not understand that reference.
Hole in the Sky? It's a Black Sabbath song, isn't it?
Oh, dude, there you go. Nice. Good
call. JP Rex in the house. As a side note, we've already gone over this, but I'll read it aloud anyway. I already had one of my shots used by Mattel on their social media advertising one of their first T-Rexes, which is awesome.
That's great.
Caleb needs the Yogi Bear. Okay. And of course, they're going to Toylanta 2024. So, yeah, we should work on a whole meetup thing. I won't be staying like at the hotel. I'll drive my ass there because I'm.
Well, you're there, yeah.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes away from me, and
crash at Maz's.
Shoot, my wife will
That's
not.
What he's saying. That's what he's
my
saying.
wife will not let any human in this household right now because we had a sick cat about 10 years ago. And we have yet to put in floors to replace after.
Oh, enough said. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm on a concrete slab right now. It's not pleasant. It's just expensive,
Yeah.
But GL Shaw, the Atticus and Bear, my dreams come true. I had to draw a version.
Saw that one, man. It was good. Yeah, Greg's
Atlas,
a great illustrator too.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, JP Rex, man. You should be reaching out to like Beasts of the Mesozoic and stuff like that, man.
Who should I reach out to, Trevor?
What
do you think?
I don't know. I mean, the 6 scale stuff is you can't get that
I'm over here.
It's all done in Asia. Like you can't do it.
Yeah.
But I did. There wasn't Ultra Ben. What was the other guy that was before him? God, I think he's in England, or at least he's in Europe, and he used to do the 3D background and stuff and create it for. God, what was his name? Jesus. He was the only person outside of Asia that I ever knew got to do any kind of Hot Toy stuff.
Commander Green is funny man. Logic case is the bunk beds.
Yeah. And as backgrounds, as you've taught us.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I did have that one picture shared with NECA recently, but that was pretty cool. They did that.
NECA, yeah. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the obvious thing right there. Yeah, of course. Yes, Predator. Yeah, all that. Yep, absolutely.
Well, really, if anybody gets Predator sponsorship, it should be Dave over there. Collector's Orbit.
Well, yeah. I mean, aliens, but like
my shots never get used for anything. So
All right.
There's that.
Well, next up in the house we got Alpha Raptor, and we got more dinosaurs. This one is getting eaten, and was this like a little Hot Wheels? Because it looks like we're playing with depth perception here. It doesn't look like scale with her, but yet it doesn't look bad. It just we're looking for things, and I'm seeing it.
Yep.
So.
She's beating them off with a stick. Look at that.
What do you think? What's giving that away? I know what's giving it away. What's giving it away is just the depth on that, right? Like where she's standing and the stuff that's there, like those rocks are way too in focus.
Yeah.
They look like they don't look like they're 40 feet away from her. They look like they're, inches away. That's the only issue.
Yeah. Pretty close.
So your depth should have been decreased your depth. Decrease your depth.
Depth of field,
Open your aperture up some more.
Open it up.
Put in more light. Aziz, light.
And that would have worked because it's good. I mean, the way you did it is the right way to do it. You also could have just brought her in a little closer to the. I mean, brought her in a little closer to the camera and cropped it a little tighter. But it's a good shot. I mean, the composition is nice. I mean, it could be really good. I think I would have angled it a little bit, but just slightly to the left, just a little bit of a Dutch.
Oh man, I just realized I forgot to put up my new poster for today's show. No, I'm sad.
Aww.
I was gonna put up my Oppenheimer poster. I guess I'll do it next week. My buddy
Well,
he hit me up, man. He's like, "I got you an Oppenheimer and a Dune poster." I was like, "Sweet." Dune is the wife wants the Dune poster though, so it's upstairs. It was the old one with the old date because they've moved it to March now. All right, Alpha Raptor, man. It's very, very beautiful work. But yeah, that depth, just gotta play with that. What Trevor said.
I think the car works. It's something about the rocks that don't feel. I mean, even though they're all in the same plane, it's something about the rocks that feel like they're right there.
And I don't think it's not just the rocks. I think it's also the background trees aren't the right depth. Like they're
they could be the right depth, but I think the rocks need to be more in line with the background trees than they do
the
with the
background trees
foreground.
up here too, and these are coming up alongside where the rock is, so it's throwing off your perception of depth with that.
Yeah,
because there's nothing to block this in the foreground. You need something to block this more in the foreground. That might have helped just on that alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun stuff.
Also, if you do Photoshop, I mean, I know what he did here because I've done it many times, is stack like a couple of flattish rocks on top of each other to create some height. That gap looks a little unnatural. Use if you got Photoshop, use the new fill tool, the AI fill tool. It's incredible, man. It'll make that look like one solid rock.
That's what she said.
I don't think so. I don't think that's.
It might be. You don't know. Were you there?
That doesn't really work.
Alpha Raptor, man.
Wait, hang on to that one. Wait a minute. Go back to that one for 1 second.
Sorry. You playing a crop game? What are we doing?
Yeah. Oh.
Woo, crop game. Spin that wheel. What are we going to crop today?
Oh, we going to crop. What happened? Why am I not? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong.
How much is one rib?
Okay.
I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that.
I'm going to get you, sucker. Was that the one guy?
I think that's what it was. Yeah, where he says, I just want one rib.
All right. Apparently my keyboard. Never mind. My keyboard isn't working. Nothing's working right now, so forget it.
All right then. Alpha Raptor, sorry, no crop for you.
What's going on?
Sketches.
Now, I was going to show you how that works. Oh, there it goes. Hang on.
Oh, do you want to go back?
No. Go ahead. Keep going.
We got Sketches Toy Corner here, man. He's got Bombshell getting bombed by Cliff Jumper. I think that's Bombshell, right? Or is that Shrapnel? That's one of the Decepticons. Which one is it? Cliff Jumper. He doesn't tell us which one. Why don't you tell me?
Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper.
No, this is Cliff Jumper. I think this is Bombshell.
Oh,
that's either Insecticon back here.
Where's Bumblebee? Way in the back there?
No, these are both Insecticons on the ground.
Oh.
I'm hoping he'll tell me
because this is.
It is Bombshell. Yeah, I get a cookie. I really didn't know. I kind of guessed. I was like, I think that's right. I think Bombshell had the cool snout thing. He was the beetle, kind of guy, like the horn beetle.
Go back to that one shot real quick, Moss, and then you go back and you guys talk about this. Try this.
Can't. I won't. And I won't.
There we go. Okay.
Wait,
good.
What?
Go.
All right. Sketchman, I'm loving the color here, man. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I like the color and stuff. Camera right, there's a big black area up there. I might have put a little something in there, just to fill that in just a little bit with doesn't have to be anything, in focus or anything, just some haze or something back there. But aside from that, I mean, I like the color and it's got a good angle on it, good story.
Well, these are extreme sets here. So what would be really cool, I don't know how your setup is, Sketch, but been really cool is just have a monitor back behind this black area that he's all talking about. Have a monitor back here with maybe just some kind of sci-fi something background. I mean, it's far enough back you're not going to really tell what it is, but it would just liven up that hole so it's got something going on back there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right.
And is that part of the figure? So you see next to
This
Oh, right there. Yeah, what's
That's-
that black right there?
that's part of his
It's
foot. I think.
fading off into the black. Yeah, the part of that figure is fading off into the black background right there. It's getting lost a bit.
Yeah. This is a gorgeous shot though, man. I'm really
Yeah.
liking his Transformers shots. It makes me want to go out and buy these DLXs, these MDLXs 30, and I
Right.
don't have the money, so stop it.
No, they
Keep
look
buying
really
other
good.
things that I should be buying, like Batmobiles and backstage Trevors, and oh my.
And whole arm
We're ready for that,
sleeves.
Trevor.
Okay.
We're still talking about this. We'll come back. To
All
it.
right. What?
Good job.
Okay.
bro. Good job.
What do you think about this? Why we got you here on this one?
Yeah, no, I think I agree. Like that black area in the background would have been better served with some sort of something back there, just the background, just to. And it looks like there's a lot of light coming from the back, but I don't know what. I guess that's a part of one of them. It's kind of blocking most of the light from hitting Cliff Jumper. This little this little wing or whatever. I don't know what that is. Which is fine. I think I would have just cheated it and moved the light over a little bit more so some of that yellow is actually hitting him. I don't know.
Yeah. I can
It's
see where you're going
fine.
with that.
Yeah, I mean it's
It's not a
fine.
deal breaker the way it is, but I can see where that extra little bit would help too. Yeah.
Yeah. And definitely that black is just too. It's just too much.
And just a notation on this black here, like if you were to put a screen grab or something back there, don't make it that bright. You want this kind of falling off. So you would want, depending on what you're using for your screen grab, bring down the exposure on it a bit so it's not brightening up the scene too much and pulling attention from what's going on in the foreground. You want it dimmed back there. You want
this is the kind of stuff where you can take some interesting looking piece of plastic like crate or some crap like that just looks like what I mean, like an ice tray on its side and stack them together. It doesn't have to be anything really. It just has to create some sort of pattern and shadow and like keep it like really kind of just like Ma said, like way back there and kind of dim and dark and not light it up, and it'll just give it some interest.
Yeah.
I like
you don't have to do a digital background. Like it can be something physical. You just have to find that weird, sort of plastic
Generic
thing, Yeah.
Well, the only reason why I was really pitching the screen grab thing though was because like some of these sci-fi backgrounds, they might have like little lighted areas and stuff, and that would help punch out just some parts. Of course,
that would be the best solution for sure.
Yeah, you want some of that lighted area and just to give it some life back there, not just a ice tray. But not that wouldn't be bad, work, because you can make it work. It's just
right.
I'll be quiet now.
You know what I was just thinking? PL might not come on tonight. His smoke genie's due today. His smoke ninja is due today. You might not see him. Every shot tomorrow is going to be full of smoke.
No, you know what? I want to see him. I want to see him, and I want to see smoke coming up from underneath him the entire night, just like
the whole time. Burn that coil out.
Underlit with smoke, just like billowing.
He's going to be an incense pyramid, a live incense pyramid.
So Commander Green, he's got a photo tag that hopefully we'll get to. He says, I tagged a shot that I put the grill pan in with a light shining above it. So we'll get a good idea of that. And Sketch says, yeah, this shot was trying some new camera settings, but I'll try this type of shot. Yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful shot. I think if you had that and take Trevor's notation on maybe giving Bumblebee a bit more of that light on that, just a little bit of rim lighting here on the side. Really what we're going for.
Also on the figure he's holding, and this is a great opportunity if you're not really showing the complete ground that he's on, to put like some sort of white card or even like a silver, like piece of tinfoil or something on the ground so that it bounces up and gets some light and in the underside of the figure that he's holding. You know what I mean? Like right in there.
Yeah.
And even stuff like that. So just underlighting. Think about like the ground. All right. So real quick, this is the new Photoshop generative fill. So you can literally, just take this. You got to be careful around objects and stuff like that. I'm not going to.
Yeah, when I try it, sometimes it would grab like the dinosaur and add it to it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I try to keep it off of there, and then I'll just like clone it a little bit closer because then you can get into details. But you go. This is like a floating palette now that's in here, and you go to fill, and then you go to content aware fill. You can play with these settings and stuff like that, but I just go content aware and. Boom.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Now, you can see where it kind of repeats some crap. You know what I mean? And you get that Photoshop-y look, like this X and this X here and that and stuff like that. So you can go in and
or repair tool
fixes it up.
Yeah, I just want to point out though that because we didn't see the drop downs that you were playing with, I know it's there, but There's
Oh,
in
you can't see it
Photoshop
on the
now.
screen? Oh crap.
No,
Okay.
it's not
Sorry.
part of the window. So I just wanted to iterate that that's there. That there's a little box.
Yeah,
that's
there's a
on there.
little
Once you turn it
box.
off, it's going to
You
be
guys
there.
can't see it.
And you move it around and stuff and whatever. So anytime you select something, it's going to give you this little box, say generate or content aware or whatever. And that's what he was playing with. So
Yeah, it's in the menu too. It's just you go to fill, which is Shift F5, and then you can do. I think you can do. Oh no, you can't do it from there. You can't.
I always just do Shift Backspace Enter.
I don't know, man. Like Photoshop, it's great, and then it's sometimes it's like the obvious stuff is just like, why wouldn't you do that as well?
Yeah, you filling that made that look a lot better though from here. Just what I can see on your screen.
Yeah, and I think also if you took
really
you could probably fix this in post in terms of even the sharpness of this. It would take some work, but if you took the blur tool and you started going in here and like really mask this out, like I think you could get this to look like right there. It's already starting to look a little bit less like it's blending a little bit more into the depth of the trees and stuff in the background, and it's looking a little more like it's part of the background and that she's in the part of the foreground. So like right there, it's kind of a little better. And the only thing I was talking about, since we're we talk about cropping, is maybe more of a
there's that
an angle just to make it a little more interesting. But yeah, that's it.
Right. Now, how is the car not just falling off the table?
I know.
G.L. Shaw says the same AI now powers the removal tool too. So
yep. You can do the removal tool. You can take tons of stuff out, man. It's crazy.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. And thank you so much, Sketches. Thank you so much, Alpha Raptor, for all that. Let's move back on to Ryder. This is the second one. This is really kind of cool. I like this Batman Who Laughs thing. Dark Knight Who Laughs is what it says here.
I'm gonna start calling him Ember Kick.
Yeah, he's got a lot of embers going on, but I do like this McFarlane photo. This is a McFarlane figure. And it is kind of cool. I think it fits in the situation he's put it in and is lit well to fit here. It doesn't look like anything's really overly photoshopped here. Obviously there is.
No.
It doesn't really scream, hey, I used a lot of Photoshop. It looks pretty naturally like hellish, which is kind of cool. Salvage Cargo in the house. Howdy, gents. Was trying to chat before.
What's up,
seems to not be working, but now you're chatting fine, so I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm sorry. And Sketch always appreciates feedback, so it helps a lot. Anyway, Trevor, I'm sorry I cut you off.
Did you? No, I don't think you did.
I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. You just
said Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I cut you off.
I didn't say anything.
Well, now you should.
well, now is your chance.
Now's my chance. No, I mean, I agree with you. I've seen a couple people do figure shot this week with this figure. I think Deadman did one, Rider Kick did one, and I saw somebody else shoot this figure too. But yeah, good looking shot. I think that's like you say, it looks hellish and hot, but not overly done where there's glaring bright spots in there. I might have put a little gleam on that sword or something at the bottom down there, a little where you can see it's trying to the highlight just trying to come through a little bit. I might emphasize that a little bit more. But that's a good looking shot.
Yeah. This is the only place where I'd say like the shot is good. I might have cropped it from the left just to give him a little more offset, or giving a little bit of a Dutch tilt, because the poses, it's not stiff. I mean, it looks like he's moving correctly. You've got the right limbs in the right places for him to be walking forward and stuff like that. I just think like if you're going to do like something this, hot, dynamic, like cool, like just metal looking, like he might be in more of a dynamic like fight pose, like he's really like ready to swing something or has swung something or it's just bent over. I realize it's McFarlane. There are limitations.
Wouldn't there be some also some in the highlights on his headpiece, some orange in that highlight? Not the whole thing be orange, but there would be some glints and reflections of orange coming off.
The whole thing is bathed in red and orange, so it's a little weird that's
so the metal would definitely pick that up, is what Mike's point is.
Yeah, exactly.
There would definitely be some red, something going on here if this was metal. But
I don't know what his
so it doesn't necessarily convey that red like metal would.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go through and
I don't know what his process is here, though. I'm not really sure what's physical and what's tangible, in other words, like a digital backdrop, or is it just all like
Well, I've
post?
seen this backdrop before. So this
No,
is
but
probably,
is it put in post, or is it shot in front of a digital backdrop and a live studio audience?
From what I understand, though, what he does is he puts his left foot in, then he takes his left foot out.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, that's a popular technique right now too. That's
Mm.
Raise
The
gun,
hokey,
bye bye.
the
Egon.
hokey
What do you know?
bouquet.
the bouquet. Yeah,
Ho-
that's the
Hokey
that's the
bouquet.
French
Okay.
the hokey bouquet. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
All right, Ryder, man. This is I like this though. This is beautiful, but Trevor and Mike both raised good points. I mean, it's hard to do. It'd be post effects you'd have to do considering you're using plastic. It's not going to convey that red like Mike was wants, like we want to see, like that highlight red. It's gonna, you have to really like go in there and paint the hot reds in there, and be
You
really,
know what I
Sorry,
think he did too. No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think he went in and created a little bit of blur at the bottom to give it some heat wave, some heat distortion too. I think that's why
Yeah.
I think he added that. So that was good and creative too.
that was a good touch.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I might have sharpened up a little bit though, the upper torso. There's a lot of texture in this figure, and some of that could have popped out a little bit, just a little. I know clarity would decrease the blurriness that you put in there, but you could go in there and just add some selective sharpening to the upper torso a little bit.
Yeah,
That'd have
you
been
know
cool
what?
too,
Like
but
there are places, and I think it's the light he's actually using, but I think I would have liked had that white light, that rim light back there, like some sort of motivated lighting. And in this type of situation, it doesn't really matter what it is, like just hitting some of those metal parts, like the back of his
Yeah.
arm there, and the metal on the gauntlet and stuff like that, just giving it a
Yeah.
little bit more. I mean, this is like almost fantasy art, so like you can do those kind of weird godlight. It's a freaking castle. How is there overhead light? It doesn't matter. It just looks really like cool.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Caleb is asking, is that the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse Night Batman? Lou's not here to answer that question. We're going to assume that.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I'm going
I
to
would do
assume
my
it
Lou, but he's
It
not
looks like
feeling
McFarlane,
it.
but I don't know which one. Lou would have to tell you, so hopefully
Yeah.
maybe he's watching and he'll put it in the chat. 'Cause Lou knows all.
He does.
Moving on, Ryder, man, that was great. Thank you for the second picture, man. Great stuff.
Yes, thank
Toy
you.
Master, we got
Thank
some
you, Ryder.
Buzz Lightyear happening, and he's coming right for us, man. You know what happens in South Park when somebody's coming right for us? That's right. They get dealt with.
Okay. I didn't know that, but it's
You ever
good
watch
to
South
know.
Park? He's coming right at us.
No, I don't. I'm boring. I watch only lame stuff. I watch foam cutting tutorials and nonsense.
I watched those two, man. I watched those two.
I think Toy Master didn't he do one with this? With who did he do last week? He did the Joker or somebody with this almost a similar.
Yeah,
It
this
was-
is like that
Shoot.
focus blur. What's it called?
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Who-
Robin? It was that Robin Who Laughs Robin.
Robin. Yeah, Robin. You're right. That's one. Yeah,
That Joker Robin thing. Yeah.
yeah.
And it works, it works for both these figures pretty well, actually, the way he did it, because this gets a space vibe, like he's,
Yeah.
space action.
The only thing is, I think he might have gone a little too deep into the center of it. I would have liked to have seen, because if you get in close, like it's only his basically eyes that aren't blur focused. You know what I mean? That aren't motion blurred. It's I would have had the face, most of the face, if not some of the little collar and stuff, not motion blurred, and have the rest look like it's moving. But I mean, that's just
Iris
me.
blur. It's iris blur. Get it right. That's what GL said.
Iris blur.
Iris.
Oh.
Is it iris blur, or I thought it was?
Yes,
there's
I'm
a
going to start
couple of
playing with that
different
because
ones
this
now.
looks fun.
There's a
It's
couple of
blur,
different
yeah.
versions of that.
No, Iris blur. Iris
Yeah.
blur. Let me do it. Hamburger.
Hamburger, blur.
Burger.
Only blurs hamburgers.
Hamburger.
Frau Bluchen.
I like the light on his face, though. I think it's a natural looking light on his face. The tone of the skin, he's got some shadow and highlight in there. It looks pretty good.
Man, Trevor and I brought it back. Mike just kept talking. We were like,
what was it?
I'm sure Mike's
young
never seen that one
Frankenstein
either.
right here, man. He was like, Faubluka. I was like,
I don't know that. Flabluka. I don't know that one.
Mike, you got to watch Young Frankenstein now.
Oh,
It's classic. Classic.
I'm dull. I'm telling you guys.
I know, but that's a good. You're not unfunny. You've got to watch that.
Gene Wilder, too, man. Jesus,
it's classic.
Oh, I like.
Yeah, I mean, I love the colors. I love the colors. That's my one thing. It's like just I need to see more. I need to grab onto something. You know what I mean? Like I need.
I agree with you. The colors too, because it looks like this is emanating the light that's backlighting him, which is really awesome. Really nice touch to that. To the way that.
Yeah. Lighting is great.
Is going through here, so that is really nicely done. Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I thought it was Igor. No, it was Igor. Well, they told me it was Igor. Well, they're wrong then, weren't they? Damn your eyes!
Late. You take the blonde. That's like the one on the table.
Oh, such a great movie. Now I'm gonna have to watch that again. Anyway, we digress.
Taffeta, darling.
Yeah. All right. Stop it. Toy Master, though, beautiful as always, and Trevor said it all, really. I mean, so as usual. Moving on. Thank you for participating. Zigzag Zoom.
Yeah,
dude, this is creepy, man. Look at this Tauntaun go, man. We got some.
Okay. That's nice. Ooh,
you like that one better?
I didn't see that one. I didn't know he had multiples.
It's a snowtrooper.
This is
sketch out a shot.
What storm over trooper focus? Tauntaun focus. But I didn't see the bike in the shot. Now I'm mad I didn't see the bike.
I like how clean that space is.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no room in my house even remotely that clean.
Oh man, this is awesome. Look at that nice tripod too. I need me a nice tripod like that. I got
that goes to show you can do a lot of some cool stuff in a very small space. Sonny does that a lot too.
Yeah. Look at that. It's part of a computer there. A hard drive.
Okay. Yeah, what is that? What is that doing?
I don't know.
It's just there, man.
Holding it in place.
It's just there. He probably used it to sprinkle snow.
Break up the light. Maybe there's a light going through there or something.
Possibly, or sprinkle. Oh, Zigzag Zoom's here, man. He's here. He says, "I wanted to do a slumped over trooper." All right. What is this little piece here for, though, Zigzag Zoom? I want to know what that you're using it as a snow sifter. Mike says you're breaking up the light, so I'm curious.
It looks like a hard drive holder or something.
Yeah.
Kind of. I see snow in it though. I'm going with snow sifter still.
It's a toboggan.
Go back to the first shot.
I'm heading there. I'm heading there. This is my favorite.
Slumped. It says slumped over. That's what it is. Okay, so go. Okay, so
that one there. That's. I don't know. Yeah, that's.
This one looks like he's like commanding a troop and going. Say go that way.
He doesn't look slumped over, but this guy looks like he's really like riding it. I mean, it's hard to get those heads up. I would have had the head up a little bit. It would have bugged me.
And I can tell
the motion on this is
none of the urgency here.
I like this one. That guy's over there on the. It just looks really good. It's off center.
Caleb wants to know is that the Kenner Tauntaun? So you can get on that too.
Go to the second one again.
I like the colors here, but you do lose the feet. They start getting whited out. I don't know if that's intentional or what.
Yeah, you know what? It's like the motion in the first one is great, and it's almost like it's my this composition is nice and balanced, whereas the other one, the first one, is off balance, but it's good. It's not wrong.
But you're not getting motion from the
You've almost cut the shot diagonally, between the troopers and just the the blank, the white space, so to speak, of the sky. And it works. Yeah,
and these are 118, 3 3/4.
The first one is a little more action and dynamic looking. It just looks like really.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
But if you look closely at the feet, you can tell it's not really moving at all.
No, but the second one, I think. Let me go back to the second one.
This one, his expression just gives you the look like he's standing there, though, is the problem.
I think the lighting, something about the lighting here matches. It blends with the background more for me than this one does, but it's not bad.
I like this sky a lot better than the first one. It's a more realistic sky to me.
That's what I'm getting at, I think, yeah. And just the way the light is hitting them, It looks a little hot here, but it's probably not in the real shot.
Use baking powder on here. I got lucky with baking powder blowing on
dude,
these.
don't do baking powder. Go get some model railroad snow and use that. It's much easier to clean up. Baking soda's up.
You heard it here.
This one, there's room for them to run through the frame, so there's a sense of action and a place they can go. The other one is much tighter, and there's no room for this animal to run anywhere. They're already to the edges of the frame, so I think,
if anything, in that second one, I would have said the same thing, like move them towards the left a little bit and have a little more space in front of them. But I do like the composition there. I like them both. They're good, both good shots.
Yeah, they're both really great shots, man.
Both fun.
I'm leaning towards this one, but with the other one's color.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about the vibrancy of that one. This one just looks a little more real, whereas this looks a little more illustrated. You know what I mean? Like a little more art, like a painting.
I like the way on this first one that snow or baking powder is clumped up and small, very misty, in the right above to the camera right there on the frame there, up a little bit, up a little bit higher, Moz, right in there. I like that bit of weather right there. That looks really good. That really adds to the sense of motion to it. The size of those particles and the density of them looks really good.
All right, so GL says Dickens Christmas Village fine snow is amazing at Hobby Lobby.
Fine snow.
Okay. I'll have to look into that because I've showed you guys the snow I use, and maybe I want something a little finer because especially with 1/12 scale.
So I use a combination of like the vase filler white stuff that's like white sand, but it's crystally, and the model railroad snow, because the model railroad snow you can put onto something and it'll sit like it's actual like snow. Like the vase filler stuff is like it'll just pour off it. It won't stick to it at all. I mean, flour baking powder will do the same thing, but it's just like a nightmare of a cleanup, man. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Zigzag Zoom says made the sky with Photoshop sky replacement. So
that's post.
A nice sky replacement. Yeah, actually, really nice.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Damn,
and then in the house, yo, Adrian.
Oh, that's right. Because look where he's shooting it. He's in the garage, and there's no background back there. It's just white.
Well, he had the blue. Yeah. So he selected the blue. It's almost like a blue screen, right?
Okay,
like
an overlay. Yeah, instead of that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, this wasn't the background here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, see, so you could just overlay real easy. Yeah, makes nice.
The good thing about this, I want to talk about the setup real quick. The good thing about this blue back here is that this blue is far enough back that it won't actually cast any unwanted colors on here. Like that's the problem I've always had with green screen too. Like if I try to do green screen, if you got it too close to your subject, it's going to cast green all over it, and it's just not going to be fun to work with at all. So yeah. But blue is actually not bad at all. So because you want some of that blue on there. Anyway, Zigzag Zoom, thank you so much for sharing. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to Torah Nerd, and we got some Cosmic Legions in the house.
That's my man, Greg.
These are Cosmic Legions, right? I'm not a Legions.
Those are Cosmic Legions.
All right, yeah, what a cookie. Cool. Geo Shaw, the fine snow is the right scale. The regular grain is like shredded food wrap, too large. Okay. Well, we can see their extreme sets, and it's more or less because I can just recognize the extreme set as what it is. But you are putting a little light down here, so you're not going to get the actual depth feel of it. You're kind of lighting through the depth of it, so it makes it look kind of flat. Otherwise,
I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. There's something about it looks like hot. I know what you're saying, but like, it kind of works.
See, there you go, guys. Trevor just.
I don't know. No, I know what you're saying. I can see it because you can see like crease in the where it bends and stuff like that, and doesn't look really dimensional. But there's something about it just being brightly lit that almost kind of hides some of that. I don't know.
Well, you don't have reflection like a sheen on it, which is nice, but you are, I think, washing out some of the painted and shadows. But
the depth,
it's not horrible, but for the depth, the shadows they paint in there, you're washing it out a little bit.
And like I said, shallower than it should be, but I mean, then they made it, look. But yeah, I mean, those things are always weird, but I think it looks pretty good.
Well, our eyes are also trained to like just spot them now, almost.
I think I just would have liked a little more. I really like it. I mean, I always love a blue and orange. That's good. The thing in the front distracts me a little bit.
This trash can or whatever this is, mailbox maybe.
I think it's too far into there. I think it would have been good over in the corner.
Saying I don't know what robot this is, but it's one of them from Wall-E, I'm sure.
Maybe looks like an air conditioning unit or something.
I was trying 20 and I failed. Okay. Gotcha.
That and I might have had a little bit more side rim light for them, or maybe even like a little god light or something coming over the top. Looks like he's got a little bit of that going on. There's a little bit of like side lighting to the left. I just would have liked just a little bit more. There.
A little hotter on that blue side. Give you a little bit more.
Yeah, like cutting that with a little white. Like the blue is good. I like the way the blue hits it, and I like the tone of that. I think it just needed to be cut a little bit, like from the front or something.
Gabriel says it's a console thingy, and that's the end of it. All right,
that's
just
correct.
deal with it. It's a console thingy.
So that makes sense. Thingies,
thingies. Yes,
it's a thingy.
It's a thingy.
It looks like a thingy. Yeah, I don't know. It just you know what the other thing would have been like if it had actually like you flipped it somehow and you made it like the edge not go with the direction of out of the camera, but brought it into the camera. You know what I mean? Like the angle is angling into her shoulder.
Are you talking about this angle here? Like this?
No, I'm talking about the angle of that little doohickey in the front there, right? That little, yeah. So like if you had flipped it around and somehow tilted it so that it brought a leading line into her face or something like that. It might have been interesting too.
It's so big, I wonder if he's trying to hide something with it.
Maybe, maybe a seam or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is pretty large in the seam.
I like the depth that it offers. Like it makes it look like they're in. It helps with the lack of depth on the. Although it looks pretty good for an extreme set, but
it does.
I think it's just too close to the characters and too big. That's all. That's all.
GL says there's a low sheen cube on the left. You seem to know a lot about this picture, man. Is it because
it's
this
his?
Is really you?
That's him. Yeah.
Tor Nerd is GL. Wait.
Yeah, it's Greg. What? It's Greg Shaw.
I'm just now learning this.
Yes. Apparently.
All right.
Hey, take that down for a minute. I want to see if I can do anything with. Nope.
Oh, take this thing down. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and this thing.
Yeah, that too.
No, wrong thing. Hold on. I'm getting there.
Why is
Sorry.
going on
There you
with
go.
my computer tonight? I don't know. As soon as I start to do something, it's like, nope, we're not going to do that. There we go. All right, carry on.
I forget what
carry on, my wayward son. There you go.
All right. Let's see comments. Haha, it's me. All right, everybody laughing at the us because Mons didn't know who's who. All right, it's funny. Yep, I'm dummy. Sorry, Greg. I don't know, man. I like to try to keep it all in my head, but my head's so full of useless things.
No, I forget people all the time, man. That's not a thing. Just playing with this here.
Oh, that's just you again. I thought maybe it'd have been Harry or
all
Pablo.
Apologies to Greg.
Apologize to me, man. I thought it was Harry or Pablo or. Let me get this out of your way.
This is it's not cooperating tonight. I don't know what's going on. None of my key commands, the keyboard's all over the place.
I had to do that to my Predator shot. Fix those little, because I changed my crop after the fact. Hey, that fixed it pretty well, actually. Look at that.
That's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was surprised it did that and it lined it all up.
Yep.
That's sometimes you get it though, and it works.
I mean, that might be a little bit much. You might want a little more line where they're looking down or something like that.
Problem is you got to pan out that orange in that corner there because it's coming outside the door for whatever reason.
What? Where?
That
here?
Orange lighting is coming outside the door frame, which like going over it and around it. Like light does not bend that way.
The
top right corner.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, you're right. There's no gravity, so it can do that. Yeah,
that's right.
What? No worries.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, like it's still a great shot. I really like it a lot.
Yeah, that's good, man.
No,
did a great job with the extreme set.
Yes.
It's sometimes just playing with this stuff like that, and then sometimes it's good to get a second opinion because I've done that too. I'm usually like my worst critic, but I've had.
Hey, I congratulate all of you that can make the extreme sets look this good because I am afraid to buy one because I'm afraid I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the price point they are. I'm like $70, and if I make it look like cardboard, I'll be mad. So
yeah. I've never bought one. Never
used
one.
I
Toyner,
think they can
though,
look good, though. I think they can look good. But I like the shot. I do like the shot. It's just the thing in the corner. It's just a little.
I really agreed
Ooh,
that I want
emphasis.
more light on from this side, like a whiter blue over here, just to kind
Just
of
a
highlight.
little bit, just very little. I think
Pour off this
that's
wall.
a post-processing clarity slider and maybe a little bit of bringing the shadows down or the highlights up. And I think that's all you need. I don't think you even need any more light in there. I don't think
Yeah.
you needed to have
Just gotta
another
pour
light.
off that wall a little bit.
I
Just
think you just got to pull it out a little bit in post.
All right. GL Shaw, Greg, thank you so much for sharing, man. We're gonna go. Oh, you get a second one right here. G.I. Joe sliding down the asphalt thing, which I'm sure his butt's now hurting.
Damn.
He's just sliding down. Oh wait, what? No,
what?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm full of wrong buttons today.
That's a cool angle.
Man. Yeah,
I
cool.
do. I
angle.
like that angle.
And yeah, you get this. I'm looking at the BTS real quick. Ulanzi light. I like how you. What's the rubber band for? What are you trying to do with that? What do you got on there? Like a
Strapped into something.
Yeah. Strapped.
That guy doesn't have it. That guy that Pop doesn't have like his leg over the side like he does in that second shot, right? Like in the behind the scenes. I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
there's some sort of diffuser on there or something because it's a soft light right there.
It's right there.
Yeah, it looks like he's standing though. It doesn't look like he's got it in the same position. He must have moved it.
Yeah.
No, it's in the same position, man.
It is.
It's just his legs going through the back of his head, so you don't see his foot. This is his knee here, and it's going this way.
Oh, all right. That might be a little awkward, but okay.
Yeah, but unless you saw the BTS, you don't really think about it. Like if you see that, you're like, yeah, that's weird.
Well, he's sitting on it. I get it. I get the way he's sitting on it now. I took it as he was standing on top of something over there. That's all.
I would have probably
throwing
the leg all the way over, like he was sitting on it, about to follow him down. You know, like ready to swing his other leg over and go down with him.
But great composition.
Yeah, beautiful. I kind of want a little bit more lighting up here, like in the sky, because I feel like it's kind of. I mean, I know you got a darker sky, but I feel like it's still not light enough for the daytime. It is because
there could be a lot of bomb smoke.
That looks like a burned out,
bomb smoke
shot. I mean, there's nothing else in this that tells me it's daylight.
This is what we're seeing above his head in the photo right here. This hole here. Here's Harry.
Yeah,
but it's like a dark, cloudy, overcast
Harry,
day. I mean,
you are learning camera.
It's so much a worn day.
Sorry,
Harry. You learned the camera today. Good, Harry.
Yep, I learned how to make camera work today. Hey, Trevor.
Hey,
Mike. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right.
It's an overcast day due to all the ordinances that have blown up.
Yeah, I guess it could be nighttime, and this is like a fire over here lighting this up, and then that works better in my opinion. Because it's daytime, I feel like this needs.
I just feel like it's a cloudy, it's a very overcast, stormy day. I mean, I don't think that works. My one thing is I might have put like a little motivated lighting to the bottom right, as like an explosion or blast or a little yellow to give a little bit of side lighting to the character in front. I mean, I like it though, man. It's not necessary. It just might add a little bit of interest, and it also might bounce that fire from the gun, from the flame that's in the background over on the left there that you can see to the right. You know, a little triangle of like just like pulling your eye through it or something.
So where's that light coming from right there that you're pointing to? Go back right there. Where's that light coming from?
I think it's supposed to be coming from that.
No, because he's already over the edge of that, so I don't think that light is coming from that gun.
You asked, and I don't know because I didn't shoot it. I'm just guessing.
I don't even care about that. I don't know.
It should be from that, but
yeah,
but
just a question.
This is like one of those things where it's like when you've got that little bit of like.
Okay. Well, actually, now that I've had time to analyze it and bitch about it and then work my head right back around it, I actually like that dark cloud because it looks like it's nighttime. Like I said, it looks like there's fires off in this distance.
You can't go back now, Maz. You didn't know.
I'm going back. I'm going back.
It's not nighttime. If you look at the shot, it looks like it looks like you have like an overcast day where it's just like there's a big dark cloud and it almost looks
also
like
a war zone, right? So like
that's cloud and what it is. My idea is
it's like dusk or something.
You can have whatever story you want. If you want, snakes and mermaids, it's fine. Okay. I'm going with what I see.
All right, you're wrong.
Gotcha, Gio. Gotcha. Okay.
He says the glare is practical muzzle flash. So, ha.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So it's a practical muzzle.
Oh, it's practical. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
wow.
The flare is lit up with a laser pointer. So I've done that.
Okay.
I've done that before. Yeah.
No, I like
Okey-dokey.
that. I like that little bit of red there. I think I just would have liked to have something like kind of like down in the bottom right, but
I
would've
like the one
composition.
under his arm. I like the
would've
one under his
color
arm. on
color
top.
wheel though, and brought in
yes,
the
yeah,
orange instead of red. That weird. It's a weirder red. I would have tried to match this a bit more. This orange. You could
Yeah.
do that with the color slider and just grab that color and play with it a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, it's up to you guys.
The one
That's
under his
fun,
arm
man.
on
This is a
top,
fun
though, I
shot.
like that one. That's a good one.
Look, I'm saying it needs to be raining. All right.
Yeah, that looks nice on,
Yeah,
on the other guy.
It's just cloudy. It's just overcast.
Cloudy day. GL man, again, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you.
Awesome, man.
We'll move on. Turtle Toy fanboy. We got Donnie over here. He's
I'll
reading
be
a
right
book. Sitting by a skateboard. Ninja Rap is born. Okay.
Just looks very happy for some reason.
Hey, Harry, he looks happy, man. Tell us about
He's
how
just
happy
very,
he is.
very happy. I think he's just happy because it's all. He definitely hotboxed his place, that's for sure. That's why he's so happy. I mean, look at this. Yeah, he's getting a little.
And we got a little rat eating piece of pizza here. I guess it's supposed
Right.
to be.
But I think that is my actual main criticism with the shot. I do think the it's a little too foggy, and it looks a little blown out.
Thanks, Greg.
Not enough contrast in this. But everything else looks great. I love the setup. I love the little teal light on the wall in the back there. That gives it a little depth. And yeah, the setup is great. The dial set you got there it's amazing.
I agree with you with the teal. I like that, but the one problem with it though is that you can see that this wall is now flat because you're
Right.
putting it
That
straight
is
at the
the
wall.
problem. Yeah.
It's a flat wall. It's got no texture to it.
Right.
It's, a cardboard wall and not a raised texture of any kind on it.
Mhm.
That's the drawback to
That's
the way
the only
that
problem with
What is that thing to the left right there? Keep going to the left right there. What is that? Because
Probably a
it's
trash can.
it's flat and smooth and no
It's
texture.
probably a
and it's
looks
cardboard
hot,
like-
trash can.
and
It looks like
and it's pretty
railing,
bright.
maybe, like the actual railing of the staircase.
This
I
looks
think.
like a
Oh, okay.
set because the
Right?
stairs
Yeah.
are cardboard. This is cardboard.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is
Right.
cardboard.
Gotcha.
And really,
I think I would. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead, Mike.
Oh no, I just was gonna say that there's a lot of light on the bottom part of that stair rail, and it takes away. No, go over more left, and then up right there. That's pretty bright right there, and it really gives away the fact that that it's not, that it's cardboard. I think I would have masked that. Maybe stood the skateboard up on it or something to hide it, or something or not lit it as bright right there. Something that probably else did it is a lot of the haze that's there that might have amplified the light and bounced it where you didn't want it to.
Right.
But I think it's a good looking shot, but a little more contrast would be good. But
Yeah. And as far as to this light here, man, you just really need to not point the light directly at the wall because that's what it looks like you're doing here. And maybe put some more atmosphere over in here, and that will bring out that teal, just letting it reflect off the atmosphere instead of the wall, which is a flat surface. So
Yeah, or just
Yeah.
reduce the
Clear.
atmosphere overall. I feel like it's just a little bit too overpowering.
but use
Yeah.
it over in this walkway where there's lights
Right.
coming.
Yeah.
It would help create like almost like a light beam and it
Right.
would create that color in there without bouncing on your wall so hard.
I see what he's going for, though. Yeah, but unfortunately, the cardboard doesn't help too much.
what's
nice.
behind his leg right there? What's behind his leg? That white right there. What is that?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm not
It
really
could
sure what
be
that is.
string, it could be. I mean, it looks like there's some more of this down here, so maybe it's
Oh,
whatever
okay.
that is. I don't know.
Gotcha.
It
Okay.
looks intentional,
I just
though.
couldn't-
I just
Yeah,
don't agree with
good
the
stuff.
placement. I do like the cinematic qualities though in the picture. Like it's got a nice cinematic look to the feel of the picture, but you gotta work on some of the harder aspects of your light here, like this, and whatever you got going on here is overexposing this and making it look flat instead of dimensional.
I can forgive that, though. Like he's working.
Yeah, this
with-
I didn't notice till Mike pointed it out, but this, I mean, that glare on there was like, I was just seeing flat, brick wall. So
I think I would like the eyes a little bit sharper, and that left eye, the right eye, camera left is pretty well in
Do
darkness.
lose
Um,
the eyes?
I
Yeah.
would like a little bit more right there just to connect with him. I know it's overhead lighting, and so you're naturally going to have some light or some darkness in the socket. But I would. But that's all. I like it. It's a good looking shot. Fun
stuff,
stuff.
Turtle
Fun
Toy
stuff.
fanboy, man, kicking it up, real nice, man, real nice. The Ninja Rap is born.
Ninja Rap is born.
Okay, we're gonna do a couple more shots, and then we're gonna be out of time for the shots this week. Toys Through Lenses. We got some Star Wars going on, starring Ayla Sakura.
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 I don't know if that's how you say it. That's probably not how you say it. But
Trevor
should
would
be.
know, but he's not here. Harry, man, you're playing makeup, man. Let's go.
What?
get to it. Get to it.
Yeah, you got makeup all this time. You're playing what you
It wasn't
can.
my fault, okay? It was the camera. But yeah, I love the shot. It's super cinematic. It's got that usual dust flying around everywhere. But I feel like in this shot, it really works. It's not too like random in the back, just blowing up for no reason. And yeah, it's just got this cinematic feel to it. And
Did a great job getting her eyes looking at the camera too.
yeah, and the lightsaber effect looks great. So probably use our pack. Just kidding.
That's
Probably
your
not.
pack that you graciously gave. Really, what it is. And I don't think they
It's
did.
all, it's all of our pack
quite-
now. It's free
that
for
blue
the
isn't quite our blue, so unless they did some other-
right. That looked a little teal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shot looks great.
Trevor, welcome back. This is canned air. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ulanzi light. Yeah, good stuff. I do like the action. Now, I do feel like, a lot of the times people overdo this dust effect doing
Right.
the same. It's working here. It's not feeling too overdone. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but it doesn't feel too overdone here.
Mhm.
Well, I get a feeling that she maybe swung
Yeah.
that she swung the sword. Is that what it is? It's a sword.
Yeah.
No, it's a meat
Not-
pop.
I know, right. I get the feeling that she swung it down and back, and it stirred up all that commotion below her, and that's what I get
Yeah.
this sense.
She
from.
probably moved her right leg too at some point
Yes.
to get that stance. So.
She took that
Yeah.
stance. It's a nice open stance. Really nice. I like the determination in her eyes. She's looking straight down at the camera, which I don't always do when I'm doing a shot like this. But
Mhm.
I
lighting
usually
up is
will use the eyes in whatever direction I can point them to make it work because the figure is limited. So I don't want to. But this one looks good this way. Really nice job. Love the color in here.
Mhm.
Really nice stuff.
Yeah, the blue really contrasts with the background and some of the
Yeah.
ground there too.
Nice warm background
So-
and then her. So really nice stuff.
Really popped.
Caleb says Ayla Sakura, aka Amy Allen,
Wait, really?
ILM employee turned Jedi. Useless fact for today.
That's kind of cool.
Now we know. Now we know she's turned a Jedi.
Kind of a cool fact, actually.
Or ILM. All right, moving on. Toys Through Lenses. Thank you so much for sharing. Ryder, you've already had your turns.
Rider kick.
This is a pretty nice shot, though. I like it, but he's already had his turn, so we're moving on. Thank you, Ryder. Adrian, dude, Harley is pissed. Somebody beat her up. Adrian, man, what'd you do to Harley, man? You're not supposed to treat women like that. Oh, I like this shot. I really like this shot.
Yeah.
And this one's okay. I mean, it's actually pretty good until I saw this one. I really like this one. It's like you're catching a glimpse of her brooding over the fact that she's now got a bloody nose. Like she's pissed off. You're just kind of.
I like the composition on this one more, but I feel like the background is a little bit too black voidy. Like with the other one, we have less negative space, but I feel like in this shot there's more. Because in this you have, the little lights on the left there. But on this one, I feel like you just get a little bit too much black.
I'm gonna send you a shot, Maz, real quick with a mirror and show you what Harry's talking about here. Let me see.
Cool.
Ooh, Harry! What
See, I made a good comment.
Harry, man, did you order that feral predator? Tell me you did.
I did not.
Why you be such a bad toy collector?
I was hoping for them to potentially, I don't know, upgrade the technology when it comes to joints. But then again, we just got the same joint system that we had with all the other predators, and I'm just like, I don't know, single joint, and it's just there we go.
So, what? I mean, I like that shot with Harley Quinn, but you can always put a light back there to see to create some some of that depth in the mirror to see what's back there.
Mhm.
And it just takes one additional light of any
Yeah,
kind.
and you're getting the reflection of the light bulbs on the left, and then you have like this
Yeah.
little like pattern on the mirror itself as well. It makes it look
Yeah.
dirty, so it's not just
Yeah.
completely clean.
Yeah, but it's a good shot. But it's an easy way to add some depth. Is all I was gonna say. Just shine a light back there. Put some random fabric or random wall back there, or some random something, and just maybe a foot back, and then shine a light on it, and it's just gonna be blurry. It's not gonna make sense what it is,
Mhm.
but it's gonna instantly add some depth to it.
Mhm.
You know.
And dirty up the mirror a little bit.
Yeah.
Mike made that look amazing.
Yeah, it's
Good
beautiful
job,
shot.
Adrian.
Beautiful
I
shot,
do
Mike.
like
job.
the broody aspect of this one. I'm not totally against the black negative space because she's in her head more than anything right now, staring at the mirror. In
Sure.
my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
I can see that too. Yeah.
So the background, and she's not thinking about it. She's looking at herself. She's looking into herself. So that's why I'm okay with it. But I do see where you guys are coming to artistically as well. So I'm not trying to knock that. I'm just saying that, Adrian, I see what you're doing here, and take the advice of Mike and then.
Yeah, that's a cool idea too, though. Like you brought up a good point there, Maz. But I feel like with that kind of shot, I would maybe not showcase, all the foreground stuff too much. Maybe just
That's
darken
why I
it
like this
down.
one too, because you don't really see it's just
Right,
kind of
right.
blurred.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how tight this one is, to be honest with you. This is my favorite of the two.
Did you use an app to light up the light bulbs on that, Adrian? Just curious. Or is that an actual? No, I think it's in an app because it would be lighting her face. I think. I don't know. It could be.
Wait, that's
could
a
be
good
in
point.
post.
It still looks good though.
No. I just was curious because I
Yeah.
was curious if that thing actually lit up because I hadn't seen one before that did. So I just was curious.
He says it's I'm on the money here as far as the meaning of the picture. So
Yeah.
oh, right, you guys are wrong. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's a good looking shot. I there's depth in this one because you can see her looking into the mirror, and that's where it's clear. So there's some depth in this one, for sure. Go back to the other one. This one here, you still got a little bit of her camera left, but you have
there are
mostly
real
her
lights.
reflection.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
Those are actual lights.
Zero Dream Wardrobe. Those are real lights.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
hadn't seen one that lit up yet, and I know there's an app called Lightseed or something like that that you can make stuff really look lit up that's not lit up, and I didn't know if you might have used that or not. I didn't know.
Turtle Toy Fanboy, he was thanking us for the feedback a little minute ago. Caleb, Feral Predator for the win. Did you order it, Caleb? I'm curious. I know you said you got the NECA one. I have the NECA one. I have yet to take it out of the box even, but I do have it. And then Yo Adrian, thanks. This was my first time doing something like this. Dude, I think you did a great job. But yeah, take some of those things to heart. Like I like the black, but I also can see where Mike and Harry are coming from. So it definitely can do that. So all right.
Yeah, you did great. Yeah, don't hope I didn't,
Yeah,
No,
it's
don't
more
wanna
just personal
discourage you.
preference, really. Yeah.
I don't think you
So
did. I think you did great, and he was going for what he was going for, but I think he also sees your notes, your critique. So, Adrian, thank you so much for sharing that. Diggs Figs in the house. Ooh, wow,
wow.
this
I
is
like
cool.
this.
I'm liking like he's like the leader of these Men in Black Blue people things, whatever they are. My first Cosmic Legion and got these Fortnite aliens for $2.99 each at Ross. That is awesome.
Nice.
Where is Trevor when you need him for a Legions thing, man?
That's a good looking
I've
photo.
been trying to hit this unmute button for I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's really wacky.
We worked it out right in time. Look at that.
This is fun.
I thought you would like this one. That's why I was calling for you.
I want these little guys are. What are these little guys?
He said they're from the
Fortnite
aliens. You got them at Ross for $2.99.
Oh, nice.
So you did a little army building with it. I really dig it. I like how they're that short to him. He's like a god. Like
I like the amount of clarity in this.
That's fun.
It's nice.
Yeah, he did pump up the clarity a lot in this to bring out some of these edges and stuff.
I like it. The clarity looks good there.
Yeah, this is nice, man. This is nice stuff. Let's see. I want to see Morbius, or did I miss some? I haven't seen anybody do Morbius today.
No.
Doc Collector in the house, guys. Doc Collector in the house.
A lot of people got him, Morbius.
I did
for
not.
sure.
Which
I
Morbius?
didn't get him. And I think I
The,
should have
the
Mezco.
Spider-Man Morbius character, the Mezco one.
Oh, Mesco Morbius. Nah,
Yeah.
okay.
I-
The Hot Toys one's not out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't like
Supposed
his
to be.
outfit, so that's why I didn't get him. But I should have got him anyway.
You can still get them. You just have to win Mezco
Yeah.
Monday. They're giving away this weekend. In fact, you get a
I
chosen.
haven't had
I'm
any
waiting on
time to
my,
shoot
my
any
Leatherface
photos.
I won though. I don't know where he's at. I haven't heard anything about
I haven't had time to do any photos. I've got a million things to do that
I did a throwback
Before I
Thursday
can-
post on Monday.
before I
What
can do
is
some
this?
stuff.
Probably even brought yourself in here. You have the power.
Oh my
Welcome,
god!
Bach.
Still made it.
Did you get your smoke, Genie? Your smoke ninja? There it is. I knew.
Oh,
That's why he was
shit.
late.
That's why I was late.
Is it actually
How
in
many
there?
pictures did you take before you signed on?
Yeah, mine's
I
actually
want
in
to
there.
see this.
Mine's actually in here.
Mine will be here tomorrow.
Hey,
Nice.
I really
Wow,
gotta
look,
get
it's
one.
the same thing.
Does it
I
Fire
feel
it
did.
up, man.
substantial? Feel like
Fire it up, man.
I want to.
Can
but
you?
then
Blaze,
I get
blaze it.
lost.
Blaze
it.
one.
Blaze it.
Blaze
Blaze
it.
one.
It's just like this thing, though, man. What
Oz
do you-
already
what
got
are you
his
talking
there.
about? Look, I already got it,
Yeah.
man. I've had this for years.
I don't think your lungs are gonna love that very much in a few
Yeah.
years.
Nah,
though.
my lungs love it just fine.
Like my lungs are. I don't even talk about it.
Hey, Lee.
Well, you should,
Good to
you
meet
know,
you too, Lee.
learn how to
Extraordinary
smoke.
Yes, it was good meeting you too. It was fun.
Definitely good meeting.
It was
Cool.
good spying on you, Pablo.
Yeah, when you told me, it was like, how the hell do you know I was that?
Big Dubs had walked through the show, and I saw you looking at some stuff when he walked by. I was like, oh, there's Pablo. So I took note where you were at, and I was like, aha, I saw you over there.
It's like this guy's stalking me, man.
PL was trying to figure it out. And he's like, where did he see me from?
And then somebody else did a video with you two sitting at your booth from between the
Yeah,
the-
I saw that too. Someone else had pointed that out also.
Like I was like, I'm gonna mess with Pablo like I'm spying on them. Be like, I see you. And apparently it did work.
Yeah, so I did drive from New Jersey to DC and flew from DC to here.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my brother lives in DC.
Big Fig says my smoke ninja says it should be here in an hour.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Everybody's gonna be popping these things, man.
Everybody's gonna be blazing it up. Mine will be here tomorrow.
Did you
it
see
says
Ulanzi's?
tomorrow.
Ulanzi has one coming out too.
Ooh, maybe I'll go that
Everybody-
route.
that
Yeah, I'm
wagon.
gonna-
Dude, everybody after this has started popping these things out. There's another
Yeah.
third-party company. I forgot the name of it, but they're on Amazon. Of it, supposedly.
Ulanzi
available
means I
already.
can use my Amazon gift cards and buy it because they got a little store on Amazon.
Well, it's not up on Amazon yet, but
Not yet,
You,
but it-
you
yeah,
can
we'll
get
go.
it off the Ulanzi website.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That one on
Shout out to Big
Amazon
Dog.
that you're talking about, PL, looked pretty nice too.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
a new company, so I don't know it. So,
Yeah.
so
but
Pablo, since you're just popping in here, what do you think of Dig's Fix today, man? Look at
Ooh,
this
this
costume
is-
thing, man. Look at
this is a
this.
sweet shot. And I just got this figure. I got two of these guys.
But you don't have the little Fortnite figures.
No, I don't have the little Fortnites. No, I don't have the little agents. This is a cool shot. I like the green in the back.
Yeah.
It's like they're a spaceship and they just landed and they're like, ooh.
I wish he would have been able to capture the rays coming from the background. Like,
Yeah.
that would have been pretty neat. But I mean, overall, it's a great shot.
Well, this looks like a screen grab of like a nighttime forest here
Yeah, it
behind
looks like a
everything.
nighttime forest. Yeah,
And then this might be like one
A
of their
broken tree
trees,
trunk.
like a foam tree they had
yeah.
in front of that. So, yeah, it's
it's
still
a
really
good
nice though. I'm digging it.
Yeah, this should have been the ending of Indy 4.
Crystal skulls, huh?
Yeah, this would have. Yeah, this would
My
have.
head back.
Nope.
Alrighty. Digs Figs, man. Thank you so much for sharing. Optimus
Ooh.
Prime.
Damn, this is
I was on the fence, like I'm still on the fence. Like, should
That's
I
nice.
buy this figure, man? This is the 112 version.
you have
That
to
looks
modify it
really
to,
good.
to make it perfect.
Do you?
Yeah, you have to switch. I think if you switch out the bodies, and to get that ankle pivot or something, I need to go back. But I mean, it's nearly there. It's just it doesn't have ankle pivot.
Yeah,
Or
this
that-
is fucking beautiful, dude.
And
It's
the
a
shot
beautiful
is
shot.
amazing.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's
nice,
really
and it's got Trevor's favorite thing, embers.
It's a little late.
Yeah.
We're in
Is
November
that my
now.
favorite thing.
But it's embers. He loves embers. He's happy to see it.
That's a
He's so
cool
happy
shot.
to see it. He's so happy he has to hide his happiness from us all.
The only thing
I
is,
love that
like
glossy
the embers should be. I mean, they're kind of. You could make a case that they might be, but if you really look, they're not really reflecting on that literal mirror
Right.
floor.
Yeah.
So you might have wanted to like cut them at a certain point and flipped it and just made it look
Yeah.
like they were there.
Mhm.
Nitpicky shit. It's nitpicky shit. This is a beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Ian, what's going on, Ian?
Well, let's start with
Looks
88
really
Figs.
good.
Let's see what's up to 88 Figs. Then go to Ian. What's up, Ian?
What up,
What's
Ian?
up, 88 Figs? What's up, Ian?
Ian?
What's up, 88 Figs?
Like,
Oh,
hello
yeah.
to everyone because I'm
Alright,
all
nice.
late.
That's a great looking shot,
late
man.
too.
I like it.
Pablo and Harry
I
are
like-
both.
The way his little outfit is curled up at the edges, giving it a sense of motion as he's walking, and
Mhm.
I really like the shot. Got a
I
good
bet you
angle.
Harry thought this was the Hot Toys one. Didn't you? Didn't you, Harry?
Yeah, it looks like it, honestly.
Yeah. The head sculpt's that good. That's why I'm like, man,
Really
I should
good. Yeah.
buy it. And I know a site where I can still find it, but it's still $100. I don't have it.
I really can't get into 112 though. Another-
He's all like thinking about it now.
It's the best looking
Another
Boba Fett out
rabbit
there, though. Honestly,
Best looking Boba Fett out there. Yeah.
Dude, if they make a Clone Wars mall though, like an actual Clone Wars mall, I'm gonna be all over that. I don't
Like
care.
in
what
112?
I don't care. I don't know.
Like the animated one, or
Yeah, animated.
Okay.
Okay. I'd be like, buy now, buy now, buy now. You can't see my hand. Buy
so you
now.
don't want that Hot Toys like kind of realistic interpretation. You want like
I have
full
that,
on-
but I
Oh, you
want the Clone Wars heads. I want the elongated head sculpt.
Right,
Like,
right,
cool.
right.
It's a better looking head sculpt. I don't want that fat man head sculpt. But,
Well, yeah, because like they just took that from Solo. That's not even like
Yeah.
a new sculpt.
What are you showing there, Mike? You got some? You showing off some?
No, I'm just showing
Oh,
what Gabriel.
Gabriel's-
Oh,
Yep.
rubbing it in. I see how it is. All right.
Look at that. Oh, yeah,
Take it
my
off
dumb
your
camera. Yeah.
Man, it's funny. I'm gonna go off a tangent a little bit.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so
Well, it's
Monday.
time anyway.
So, yeah, actually, how long have you guys already been doing this?
Well, we
Since four.
were kind of yapping for a few minutes, but yeah, we're around now. But I thought
Well, you know what? Let's keep going. I'll talk about it afterwards. Keep going.
well, let's finish up with Optimus, and then we'll stop for the night. I just didn't want to stop immediately. You guys both got here pretty much, you and Harry. So
Yeah,
Are
I
you
know.
stopping
I know.
here though with this one, or
after we talk about it,
Okay.
after we talk about it, then we'll move into open forum where we can talk about toys or whatever you feel like talking about. Because
And
next
then-
week we'll pick up Maul. It's very memorable, pictures. So next week we'll pick up
right?
the shot after this one and keep moving up the list. And make sure,
Yeah.
guys, that you're tagging the proper
Account.
Popular.
Yes.
count now, because if you're tagging me, we're not going over that right now. We're going over toy photography talk. And it's sad because there's a lot of awesome pictures that are tagging me still. And
Well, if you, I
Dave,
mean,
Orbit, man, I want to go over his stuff, but he tagged me. So,
so there's 8 more photos to go through.
man, if we've been the rules once,
That's true. True that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're already wearing over. So
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I trust me,
agree.
I want to, but then again,
No, I know. No, I agree.
So
I mean, especially since I'm the one that set the rules. So yes.
yeah, right. That's right. You can't break your own rules, man.
Right.
But
Well, that is the
Optimus
perk
Prime,
of making your own
man.
rules. You can break it.
Did Optimus Prime was it another account that they changed their name or something? This is just really, really cool, man. I don't even know if I'm following Optimus Prime.
Nope.
I need to
you're not.
follow Optimus Prime. I'm not following Optimus Prime. That is a crime in itself. I'm not.
That is a
following
crime.
it. This is beautiful though. I
is a
love the
beautiful
colors
shot.
here, man. I'm hard pressed to find anything to really pick on about. I mean, Trevor's already nailed it, I guess, with the reflective. And I
Yeah.
think he's
yeah, but
kinda
that's minor. I mean, if you're not really looking for it, it's not there. But like, I really like the way, you can see. This is a case where you can see just enough highlight here and there of like the front of him, but it's mainly in shadow. But it's not like,
It's not.
it's not dead black.
There you go,
right?
dead
You know what I
black, yeah.
mean? It's like
Yeah.
there's depth there. There's detail there.
I wonder if this floor is in camera or if they actually.
I bet it's in camera. I'm gonna
Probably
guess.
is in camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess this is in camera. I'm pretty sure if it's not a mirror, it's gotta be like a black plexiglass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure it's in camera, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I bought one of those
Looks like
black
a black
plexiglass
plexi.
pieces. and those things are really hard to keep the swirls out of and the scratches off of.
Oh,
Well,
hell
not just
yeah.
that, dust alone. Like,
Gosh,
Yep.
man, it is a
Yep.
piece of work.
Yeah.
Yep.
I live by Tap Plastics, and they're the ones who make most of the plexiglass that you see as
Yep.
far as stuff. And I bought a special spray, but not only is that stuff expensive, but it's hard to keep, like you said,
It really
clean,
is.
man.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, in post, you can get a real lot of that stuff too.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here you take like I mean the selection tools in Lightroom and Photoshop. Now you could easily select. Probably this figure would be easily selected out.
Yeah.
And then just crop out, take out the walls above it, and take out that little barrel piece and smooth it out, denoise it. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
Well, somebody thinks you're funny.
It's my daughter.
Oh, they got a little explosion effect back there too.
Yep.
That looks
Yep.
nice. I like that.
Practical.
Yeah, I like that. That looks good.
I kind of would have added. I would have added some more haze or smoke around that to kind of fill that area instead of it being. I mean, this is explosion. It's going to generate smoke. It's going to. I would have
Well,
probably.
there is a little bit of haze.
There's a little bit, but I would have thickened it up around the explosion with actual like. I would have used my vape and vaped closer to it to kind of really paint that glow of the haze and
What would you have used, Pablo?
Smoke ninja.
Smoke
Ninja. I would have smoked the shit out of it.
Tell us.
Smoke Genie. Available now.
Every shot, daytime, nighttime, snow.
From here on
Doesn't
out,
matter.
that's all
It's
you're
gonna be
see.
smoke, baby. It's gonna be smoke.
I already got plans for tonight.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Smoking.
yeah. So I'm going to pull this picture up again, but see how I would have kind of filled that with just kind
Okay. Yeah.
of because I mean it's
I
smoke.
see that.
Yeah.
This is a good shot, man. Beautiful shot up this.
Beautiful.
Did y'all see
Beautiful.
my throwback Thursday on Monday post? Since I'm pulling up my stuff now, we're done with that. So here's the original one I posted back in 2019 on my old hacked account.
That is so true, Gabriel. But Yolanzi's also putting one out, so I'm pretty sure people are gonna get that one because it's way cheaper than the
Yeah.
Smoke
This is
Ninja.
an improvement.
Sure
Here's the
is by like
review.
a third.
Yeah.
A third. What does that mean?
Third.
Yeah, because
Means
you and
if
I
you multiplied
paid,
it by 3, you'd get a whole.
Yeah, because you and I paid 250, right? That early bird special for the 250.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys-
249 or yeah.
Yeah.
whatever it is, yeah.
Well, I think the Ulanzi right now, if you pre-order it now, you get a deal and you get it for 87.
Ooh.
And then the other one, that other new company, new brand that's on Amazon right now, that it's available on Amazon right now. It's like 168 for that one, or 180. It's somewhere around there. It's less than 2.
Does it have the low lying fog one? The
Yeah, it does everything that this one does. But these
But-
companies came out. These companies like came out of nowhere shortly after PMI finished with their Smoke Ninja. 'Cause
Glass over
I
black.
would
board
search
provides
for it and
a
no one
good
had it.
void reflection surface. It doesn't scratch up. I find. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ian was going to ask about that. Pablo Ulanzi is $90. Hopefully, it won't set on fire. I
Yeah,
haven't had any problem with my Ulanzi lights. I mean, so
yeah.
Yeah, but that's a totally different mechanism, though. I mean, a light from a.
I mean, I would still wait a little bit.
look for $90 as opposed to the 300 you guys spent. It's almost a no-brainer, almost.
Yeah.
But I'd wait till some feedback or reviews come out on YouTube about it. At least.
Yeah, I would wait a little bit on, especially on the other one too. Also, because I mean, the other ones for sure is a company I don't know, but Ulanzi, I mean, I know Ulanzi stuff, but that other one is new. But like I said, prior to this, you would search handheld portable fog machines, and no one had anything. It was only
Oh, that's not true.
Right.
They had stuff. See,
no. You see, that's not the same. But PMI was the only one that had it, and that's how come they've always
Yeah.
been so expensive because there's no one
Look at
else
all
in the
that-
market competing with them. But now there's competition, so who knows whether PMI is going to keep their price point or not.
Hmm.
And depending on how well the Ulanzi one and that other brand do, I mean, I don't know.
Let's see. League says Pablo is the manual in Chinese on the Facebook group. Many were complaining about it. Nothing was in English.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't even look.
You should look, man. Look, let's do an unboxing right now. Come
I
on.
didn't even look. All I did was just get it out of the box.
What language is the manual in, Pablo? Which
Do I even have a-
language?
Do I even have a manual?
Does it have a
You
manual?
don't need no manual. You plug that thing in and push the buttons.
Yeah, that's,
That's what guys do. We don't need manuals.
We
We
don't
just
need manuals.
nope.
That's how we
I
break
see
shit.
it's
You
exhibit.
start pushing buttons and if it doesn't work, shake it around a little bit.
Oh, there's the menu.
Oh, there's the manual. There's the manual. What link is it?
Oh, mine's in English. I have English.
You have English?
Yep, mine's in
What's
English.
the address?
No, it's in English. Instructions, English. Yep.
All right, rock on, rock on. I'm glad you didn't show us that though to prove it. But that's,
Oh, you need proof? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
because
can
that's a common
understand.
thing people lie about, you know. I mean,
I
English.
see Smoke Ninja
Instruction
theatrical
manual.
fog generator. All right, there you go. Guys.
Yep. Yeah, it's in English. You get it in English. And
And then GL is asking, does it take the regular glycerin fogger juice?
well, I was trying. So I need to finish looking at it. So supposedly it's vegetable glycerin and a mixture of another one. I'm trying to look for an alternative because right now the only one that they're recommending for us to use is Cloud Formula, and it's not this bottle. I think is like $30. I think if you want to get
Jesus.
more. Yeah, so I'm trying to
but
see
you
if I
should
can
be able
find
to
an
use that
alternative.
for hours. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
this
a
should
lot.
last me. Yeah, this should
That's
last me a
lot.
long time. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go through that bottle that
No,
quick,
it's
especially
it's
for
not
what I'm
supposed
gonna
to
use
take
it for.
much.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the people that are gonna use it for like motion, like movie and stuff, the film industry, I can see them going through that quickly. But for product photography, I don't think so.
I just see what you're doing. It's like it's just me zooming in on your life. Don't worry about anybody else.
Okay. All right.
No, what I was gonna say earlier on. So Sunday, since I've never been to New York, my brother took me to New York right after the show. So by 3 o'clock, I was already, or even before 3 o'clock, before the show ended, I was already packed. I already had closed out my booth, and so we took off. We took the train. There was a train station about 2.5 miles from the hotel, and we took that into New York, and we were there. We were there from. It took us an hour to get there. I didn't get back to that close to midnight, but we had to walk from the train station back to the hotel. It was a 2.5 mile walk.
Wow. Why did you have to call? They didn't have
No, we could have called Uber, but we ate before we came. We went to a supposed Texas barbecue place, and yeah, that's not Texas barbecue.
Suppose it.
Why would you go to a Texas barbecue place in New York when you're from Texas? You could have that anytime you want. Wouldn't you try some like Italian or something?
Well,
like more
there's
New
Italian
York-y?
here. There's Italian here too, so it's like it's not the.
Yeah, but New York's known for the Italian culture. Or the other culture.
Well, all the places that we
Like
were trying to go
Texas.
to, it was packed, and
Yeah.
and my brother said that barbecue joint was. I mean the brisket was.
Maybe there was a
okay.
reason why it wasn't packed.
Probably. No, but it was actually busy too. But we were able to get a table quickly though. But we were too full. So we
Why
decided
didn't you
to
just get
walk.
like a hot dog cart kind of thing, man? Hey, those are pretty good.
Nah, man. I don't trust outside street vendors.
Dude, they do that stuff all the time. Man, I see it in movies all the time. It's gotta be real.
Where do they wash their hands?
Why do they need to wash
their
them? They
butt.
food
They
with
wash
their
them in
hands,
their
they use
butt.
tongs.
But
Ever
that's a
seen a movie
secret
they use
ingredient,
tongs?
Pablo.
As we were walking by the peanut vendors, like we saw one like had finished mixing up his thing, and then he licked his fingers and went back to.
That's a secret
Right,
ingredient,
but,
Pablo. That's why it
what
tastes so
about
good.
that? I said get the
What
hot
about
dog.
the
Well,
one?
seeing that is enough to not me want to trust vendors, the street vendors.
Man.
But
It's
anyway,
a-
so when we were walking back, so the walk back was through suburbia, man, through the neighborhoods. And
Mhm.
then as we got closer to the hotel, we had to cut through this parking lot. And the buildings that were there looked like the buildings themselves looked like Umbrella, a corporation that's like where the zombie virus would be made.
Yeah.
They had that typical style. And out of the three that we were trying to get past, one of them said private property, no trespassing, or you can't walk through it. And so we made sure to avoid that one, and we walked to the next one, It was a big parking lot, but we stayed away from the building. We made sure we crossed it, and then as soon as we crossed that parking lot, the hotel's parking lot was there. So we made it there, and then we went into the lobby, and as we're talking with some guys there in the lobby, we saw cops like rush through there in the direction that we came from, and so it was like, I think those cops were meant for us.
Oh.
So it's like, maybe we weren't supposed to walk through there.
League of Extraordinary Sixers, though, is calling you out. Says New Yorkers eat from the street vendors all the time.
Yeah, but they're used to it.
Caleb says hell no to something. and then, of course, in the chat, 78 points of articulation.
What's going on,
What up,
78?
nerds?
Yeah.
Man,
What's going on, man? What's going on?
how you doing?
I'm actually surprised there was nobody in the lobby when we got back. I thought there would still be people there drinking.
Up 78.
There it was gone.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody left. Yeah.
Trevor, when did you leave? Trevor, did you leave Monday or did you leave that?
Yeah, I ended up leaving Monday early. Like I was rooming with Nate, and Nate was going back to Michigan, so they got up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I could have slept in, but it was good. It was good though, because like that's when you're gonna get back to Long Island, 60 minutes away in 2 hours. So it was
Wow.
League of Extraordinary Sixers. We met her.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, he says some of those vendors are Michelin rated, by the way, Pablo. 78 points is, was there a fight at the con? No, but apparently there was one about to happen in the Senate or something just today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Emerson in the house.
There was a, I don't know if anybody went to the bathroom on Sunday, but
Oh, that was horrible. I heard that story.
Jesus.
I think I probably used the bathroom at least once on Sunday, but I don't
Somebody
know.
evacuated some alcohol. Is that what happened?
Evacuated with the other end.
You needed an exorcist for that, man. That was like ridiculous.
Power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
That was the worst. That was the worst thing about the whole thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Nothing else
Yeah.
bad. It was all great.
And I don't even think it was anybody from the con. I think it was just because there was a wedding going on there that weekend too.
Damn.
I don't know.
Or was it someone from the con? Well, I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Can't tell.
I don't want to know.
Well,
So anyway, I do appreciate all of you guys being able to make it this late tonight. Like I said,
we done?
I mean, we finished with the photos for the night. Right now, we're on the BS part of the show where we just kind of BS.
I didn't see my photo. Okay. Whatever.
Oh,
Hey, Pete.
we stopped because remember I said we work our way up. Do you want me to get to yours? Real quick?
No, you bring that picture because that
No,
picture.
no, you don't. We can do it next week.
Well, yeah, okay.
I will
We'll do it
bring
next
yours
week.
in, Trevor, because I mean we talked about my stuff.
Did we?
No, you weren't here for it.
Love this.
There's your bear, and I'm really tempted to get the bear. You said you got till January though to order it, so maybe I'll have.
Yeah,
to
January 14, I think is what I
Does
saw.
the saddle and stuff come off? Because I want to use this bear.
Yeah.
as my-
Yep. Saddle comes off. Everything comes off. Harness
He's-
comes off. Yep.
He stands up straight on his back hind legs, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Does he have any
does it
waist
ship?
articulation? Like, can he like bend?
There is a little bit of a bend on the back, so like sort towards the middle of the bear. There's a little bit of a bend.
So
Ball
I'm definitely gonna do some predator scenes with this bear, man. Like in 2 years, I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
have my feral predator beat this thing up. In 2 years.
Yeah, I'm
It's
excited
a
about
beautiful
this.
figure, man. Like the prototypes are usually a pain in the ass. This was really good and solid, and I can't imagine that the product is not going to be even better. It's really good.
GL says, "Oi, someone tried the discount fish.
Yeah.
78 points, a poop monster. A different kind of custom. No, but this bear is. I mean, there's other figures that are phenomenal too, but I have to pick and choose my battles, man. And I think I'm
No, the whole line is fantastic.
because
Yeah, this is a good wave. I'm not like they're not my favorite, but I do like the barbarians, man, and that the elf is great, and Scapular 2 is fantastic.
I love that new scapular with the mask.
Yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
really
Yeah.
cool.
I'm looking at him right now. He looks really good.
Mhm.
We'll get you a shot next week. I promise. We'll get to it next week because we're gonna continue where we left off. Not
Yeah,
this
on
one. We're
that
gonna
on that
continue
mall. Yeah, on Darth
the
Mall.
mall and keep going up. So
Yeah.
we weren't too far away.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we weren't that far away. That's what I was saying. Yeah. We'll continue I think it's Alpha Rappers or Photo this next.
that's Alpha Raptors, yeah. So it'll be a brand new Alpha Raptor for next week. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
See, I can't believe the bear standing is as tall as a troll. Yeah, that's
Taller.
Taller. Yeah, it looked taller. Yeah.
In that glass case, huh? You look pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mikey, you say you got a scram, buddy?
Yeah, my wife just got home, so I'm gonna jump out.
All right.
There's Mike.
Bye, Mikey.
Later,
Have a
Yeah,
good
Mike.
Good
night.
hanging out with you, Mike.
No problem,
Yeah,
man.
hell
Take
yeah.
Thank you
care.
for
Oh yeah,
showing up,
right
Mike.
on. Yeah. I appreciate you guys entertaining me, man. It was a good time.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, my brother can be pretty crazy.
No, I liked your brother, dude. Your brother was great, man. We had some
Where's
stories
your
about
brother?
the
I didn't meet
classic
your brother. Was he
candies
there
and-
at the show?
Yeah, he's the one that was with. He was with me there last year. Also, he was there at my booth. He was sitting there
Good
with us.
guy,
not-
man.
How did I not meet him? He wasn't there when I went to your booth this
He was
year.
bearded.
Yeah.
Well, that point.
Well, then again, you might have missed him.
separates him from like
He's pretty short. If
30%
you're not looking
of the
down,
rest
you'll
of the
miss him.
people at the show.
He's pretty short. If you're not looking down, you'll miss him.
He's a good guy, man. I liked him. He's
Yeah,
definitely
he's
a
fun.
nice guy.
I'll make sure to introduce you to him
All
next
right,
year.
yeah, cool.
See you guys.
All right, Mike. Have a great night.
Thanks, Mike. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye, Mike.
Yeah, I gotta jump too.
Oh, you gotta go through.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We're hanging out.
Shooting the shit.
Shooting
Thought we were
the-
doing- shooting
How long ago?
shooting. We just got some people here, 78 just got here, and
He's got shit to do. He's got a dial to build me. or
Yeah.
something.
he's gonna
And then
build
he's
you a
doing it.
tile?
Then
He's
he's doing
already
a
done, I'm
giveaway.
sure.
He's doing a giveaway dial too.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, I forgot on what channel they're doing, on what YouTube channel, but I think he's doing a giveaway. It's a single dial, I think, from what I remember seeing.
Yeah, I saw it. That was sad because I can't win.
I can't wait for the that hallway, the back alley Asian.
Mm-hmm. I messed out on that night, unfortunately.
Which night?
I missed out on all.
The new night that the Four Horsemen had the secret or the surprise figure.
Oh shit!
The what is
Yeah.
it? The Noble Knight, right? Or,
Yeah, I managed to get two. I gave one away to somebody because they hooked me up with something.
Like I was already on my way to go get one, and they had announced that they were already sold out. I was like, oh damn!
And I didn't get one of your prints, which I'm pissed about. There was so many things that I didn't grab. Man.
I'll send you some. Just let me know which one you want.
All right. Okay.
Rock
Let me
on.
know.
It
So
was
much
great,
fun.
man. Such a great.
All right.
You got to try
Well,
and
we-
come, man. Oh, let's see. Now
Yeah.
Maz wants to go. Now that we're
I know.
talking.
Now Miles wants to go because
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, I mean, we're not engaging anybody else.
just messing with you, Buzz. You need to make it next year, man. You
Dude,
gotta-
well,
you're
I was,
prep.
I was talking about them about maybe doing Toy Atlanta.
I'll
'cause
I'll
I can
try
make
to come
that.
to Atlanta. There's a reason I want to come, and I can't remember what it was, but I just want to do check. I do want to check it out.
I
When
just
is
gotta know what
Toy Atlanta?
weekend it is and make sure I ask for that weekend off, and then I'm good.
When's Toy Atlanta?
It's like
Don't know.
February, March, somewhere around there. I think
Okay.
maybe March.
I'll look into it.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, that's the time to go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, before it gets really
You're in
hot.
the Northeast, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was just there, but
78 says probably what that was the figure to grab.
I know. But
And the lines are crazy, man. Like, you had to stand in line for a while, and then they were sold out.
They might have
And I-
more at Toy Atlanta. They had a lot of figures.
They're gonna
out
have. It's gonna come out in the. Well, Toy Atlanta might be a little earlier, but it is gonna come out in another wave. You'll be able to get it. I mean, it's
yeah.
just-
I'm
Right.
not like too concerned that I'm never gonna get it.
Yeah.
They even said
they don't pay
someone was
crazy
saying
prices.
that it's gonna be coming out with this wave, the Noble Bear and
No reinforcements waves
Oh, okay. All
next year. Probably
Probably.
early in the year,
Like quarter
February,
two?
March, something like that.
right. Yeah.
It is
I'm
guess.
hoping-
That night.
It's not insider information.
So yeah,
Nice.
we're gonna try to meet up at Toy Atlanta. Then there's not a lot of 1/6 stuff though. So Harry, I'm sure you're not going to be there because
Yeah.
they have a few, but not enough to really write home about. I mean, like there was one vendor I think that had some 1/6 stuff last time.
Hmm.
They did have some cool stuff like the original Harley Quinn that I want.
Oh, the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad one. They had her there for like $500.
I'm
Are you
surprised
smoking
no
a
one.
highlight marker. Harry?
No.
Hey,
This is
that's
my
why
fun.
that's why his lungs hurt because he's using some mass-produced like gas station vape, and I got a real.
You got such a gamer
I've got-
techno setup now, Harry. It's
Oh, I do. I'm like
Is that a new mic?
a streamer now. Yes, that's a new mic. Every time I show up, it's a new mic. Every time.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here for tonight. Thank you so much for being here, Gabriel and Toy Mirth and everybody.
I got
else.
one too, Maz.
Oh, see, there you go. And all those that participated, thank you so much. We will continue on with our list. The countdown will continue next week.
What's your wiener, Pablo?
At 6 p.m. Eastern instead of 7. If you guys really like the 7 o'clock time. But with that, let's get out of here, guys. You guys.
All right, later, everyone.
Hey, where's my buttons? I don't know where my buttons are. I can't find anything. Oh yeah, here we go. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy.
Night.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,